Right. Ugh. Okay. God damn it. It's already like late in the day and I've only just started. Right, so this will be labelled as part 5 because I've got like, I've segmented all the footage I've recorded and I got about 5 parts of me just playing like a lot yesterday. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? I hate Ho-Yo games. Fuck this. Okay, I'm closing the game. So, for whatever fucking reason, right? Motherfucker. For whatever reason, when it comes to controller support for Genshin and this game, they have no fucking clue what they're doing. Oh, I'm actually angry now. You have to reset the entire game to get it to fucking work. Give me a minute, I'm just going to turn the display off for a second. So I'm not sure how much, like, of your details it actually shows. Yeah, so... for fuck's sake. Loading. I'm actually mad now. So what it does is when you connect to the game with a controller, it puts you in controller mode. But if you walk away from the game for too long and your controller disconnects, like to save battery, for some reason it won't let you reconnect your fucking controller. It's so fucking backwards and stupid, and for some reason they fixed it in Honkai Star Rail, but in this game they decided they're just gonna break it again and make it like the shitty fucking Genshin system. Right, so that was a bad fucking start, wasn't it? I already got a fucking high rate over this shit. Yeah, so this is going to be part 5 because I've got 4 other parts to render out because I played the game a lot yesterday. I didn't stream it because I just wanted to chill and play the game. But I figured I'm going to probably stream it for a little bit from now on, do a few more parts until I kind of decide what I'm going to do. Why are you giving me ... Dita? What's that? Yeah, I'm probably going to stream it a little bit so I don't have to keep recording it and filling up my hard drive and then having to spend like 5 hours trying to render out 1 hour footage because it does my head in. So at least I've got all my footage here. Don't pull an angry face at me. I'm already at high rate because of the shitty control system. And already like, what? Okay, there we go. We're moving. Okay. Fuck's sake, dude. What is this? I think this is the problem with me with gacha games now, is I'm just so tired of just all the fucking shit that you have to do for gacha games. Stop pulling an angry face. I think I would like this game a lot more if it wasn't a gacha game. That's like basically my because I look at all this shit and they're like, oh, daily shit. And all the fucking... I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. In fact, is it like... Have a look at something. Options. Controller. Combat. City. Here we go. Run. Bit of a weird button to have for travel, right? So now if I press A, is it going to come up the city map every time? Okay. Or at least the run is on a fucking button that makes sense to my brain. I gotta go to bed. What's the fucking confirm button in this game? Why is X a confirm button? For fuck's sake. Wait. wait. Why am I having problems with this now and I wasn't yesterday? There is no interact button. Oh, no, it is. Wait. General interact. RB. No. Do they have to be the same? Eh? That makes no sense. So interact is A. Oh my god. You know what? This is fucking bullshit. So I found more problems with the control system. Like there's certain buttons that you have to have fucking bound to. Oh my god. I really hate the fucking controller support in their games. They do such a fucking shit job, man. Really fucking shit. But this is an objective fact that they do a fucking shit job. Like all the other criticisms of the game. Fuck's sake. Okay, carry on. Yeah. Resting until morning. Vision shocking scandal exposed. Perriman is going to jail. Charles Perriman, chief representative of the Vision Corporation, was immediately arrested following revelations that Vision tried using explosives to kill residents of Canvas Street and avoid paying compensation to relocate residents. Got contract based on their cost advantage. Yeah. These don't fucking matter. Who gives a shit? Right. Lying in bed. You can't help but recall the details of this commission. Everything went well with the cutting hairs and Nekomata, but there hasn't been much progress on the strongbox. Okay. Things will be of danger. Right. You're hungry. Go and eat something then. Go make yourself some food. It's a night. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Well, maybe not all of them. Let's see what happened at the video store today. I can only count the video store when the proxy business isn't doing well. This has got your eggs in different baskets. Maybe I really need a business. Making your way downstairs to see Hetty. Oh look, what's her name's here? The fucking Shark Tale girl. Mr. 18, please lend me your strength. Okay, what kind of videotapes are you looking for? Are these videotapes available for rent? I'm just watching 3 times written in the trove. Okay. Especially because I never knew the fullback could play the drums. That's not cool playing drums. You've already been... Okay, which funnel is your favourite? Right. I could probably skip all this really, couldn't I? I think you remember just that the Game VR Club has new monsters to fight. Bye now. The girl with the shark tail leaves the video store without looking back, leaving Hetty standing there in disappointment. Yeah, what a bitch. How could there be a girl who doesn't like Beneboff in this world? Maybe next time you can suggest a videotape you think the customer won't like. Do you want me to recommend a gorgeous film movie like Enter the Ether to the girl like that? That wouldn't possibly work. Just listen to my brother. Okay. The customer suspension. Right. So I really don't know what I'm doing with this shit. Adventure fantasy comedy? Is that all I've got to do? customer traffic mission reward. What's that all about? I don't fucking understand this. Is it like more simple than I'm like making it out to be? Approve so I complete the task and let me know the reason tomorrow. Traffic. I really don't understand. Oh shit. Okay. No inquiries. I really don't get it. What's this over here? Errands. Try one coffee. Let's do the errands and fucking get them out of the way. New errand. Oh shit, I keep fucking doing that. Keep going to sprint and opening that fucking menu. Pretty annoying.
Ah, hello there. How about a Tin Master special for a little pick-me-up?
Right. Black tea. I have no idea what this all means. What's the plus 60 all about? Is that, oh, is that how much, oh, stun certifications, freeze, anomaly, stun. But what am I paying extra for these? I'm confused. Yes, I am. I mean, I don't care about the buff, I'm just going to do the cheap one. Because I still get the energy, right? Skip! Okay.
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
I play the game first due to time zone. Yeah, I played loads yesterday. I did play quite a lot yesterday. I mean, I was a bit unsure of the game for a long time, and then I kind of got to a point where I was like, I'm actually kind of enjoying this. There's obviously a lot of things that I don't like. There's a lot of things that irritate me, like the fucking controls annoy me, annoy the little shit out of me. Okay. Scratch. And I'm wondering if the day-to-day is going to be really fucking annoying in this game. This is the thing that's really going to determine if I think it's a good game or not. But like... I don't know. I always kind of like the vibe with the game. I don't like a lot of the character designs, but... I like the vibe, the sound, the music, the kind of look of everything. I have some issues with like visual graphical design, but yeah. Right. My brain's not working very well at the moment. I just keep pressing wrong fucking buttons. It's also a bit unresponsive. So what we got to do here? Time money, spend, charge. So there is a way. I think it's weird because you can say you can open this and then you can go to here, right? But you don't have to go here. I wonder what this game plays like on mobile as well. I wonder if a lot of people have issues with the game because of it being on mobile. Oh look, Shark Tail Girls here. Stuck. I'm here to play a VR game. See, I have no idea. Oh, okay, what's this? Agent skill. We recommend going to agents, okay. And select different performance tests. So these are basically your talents, I guess? Okay, different numbers of enemy cards will impact the final result. Okay. See, I have literally no idea what I'm meant to be getting now. Like, I could imagine if you were if this was your first gacha game, you'd be so fucking confused.
Standing by.
Okay. Yes, and then it's going to show me all this shit. I mean, it does step you through it like fucking like a baby, right? You can see the agent's active skills. Yep. Select the skill. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the UI isn't great. It's really cluttered and it's like style over substance. This is the problem with it. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Even for me, like when I first got the yeah, when they first bought up the battle pass, I was looking at it going, what the fuck is all this shit? And I was scrolling up and down, like reading everything that was on the screen, thinking, what the fuck is this shit? And I went, oh, and then I pressed the button and it brought up the battle pass, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is what this is. So you've thrown all this fucking garbage in my face. I don't get why they do it. It isn't the best. It looks stylish, but like it's cluttered and hard to navigate. And it's a bit annoying to navigate on controller as well. But like, I'm used to games with shitty UI, right? So the controller, the way the controller works for this is just really annoying. Like, I'm used to shitty UI because I played Monster Hunter for a long time. And the UI in that game is fucking diabolical, right? But I mean, this for like on PC is also really bad because it's so clunky. Everything looks really big and large, and all the buttons are large, and it's good for a mobile phone, but for on a PC, it's not very good at all. Dare I say, fucking Genshin and Hoyo Star Rail have much better UIs. But it is what it is, man. Like, I can overlook it. It's just a bit annoying. It's just a bit frustrating to fucking deal with. I went into the fucking menu to do that and I got distracted. Right. Right, well, see, this button shit is also really shit because I've got a bunch of icons on the top. I don't know what they mean. What am I looking for now? X, I think.
Head-made Rena. Okay. Ready for 1, 2. Yes, all accounted for.
So what does she need? That one. Okay. What does... He needs the same one. He needs that one. He needs that one. Okay. Well, yeah, I can imagine it's just not good on fucking anything. But it's a bit less frustrating when you can touch things and just press things with your finger. Whereas when you got to deal with all these menus, like for example, right? So I've got LB, RB, these changing between my characters, and then I've got LT and RT that switch these here. Right? So I'm constantly pressing the wrong fucking buttons. And then like... I then gotta move this around. And like, just if I want to get to certain places in the UI, I'm like, how do I get there? I have to like try and fucking constantly work shit out. And it's just... Like, how do I get to the constellations now? Well, I've got to press this button here, right? Okay. Like, it's just like not a very good menu. It's just... There's just too much going on. This is how I level up here. It's just like, oh, fucking... Whatever. Let's continue on. Let's continue on from this shit.
Yes, all accounted for.
I'm gonna do this one. I mean, I don't mind this idea behind this. Oh, fuck's sake. But again, it's like... The buttons are like... There's inconsistency in the buttons. Sometimes to confirm, it's the start button. Sometimes to confirm, it's the A button. Sometimes to confirm, it's the X button. Like, there's a lot of things like that that are just so fucking annoying. It kind of just drives me a little fucking crazy. I haven't used her yet, so I'm going to try her out. And I can see why people are getting frustrated and fucking quitting the game. Because a lot of the time you're... Like, a lot of people want to get into the combat and whatever and just get into it. And when enemies like this don't really do much, it's a bit annoying. Let's see what she does here.
Come a little closer.
Right, I don't really know what I'm doing with that character. I think it doesn't help that, like, building your energy is really non-existent unless you start breaking the enemies. Like, a lot of the combat is just spamming a button like this, right? I'm doing this as your day-to-day grind where you're just hitting these fucking meat bags that do nothing. It's really frustrating. And this is what your day-to-day is going to be. Going into these fights, hitting shit that barely reacts to you. Like, I can see why people are going to be frustrated with that. Right. Let's do it again. And then I'll do another one. I'll do a different one. See, I don't really understand at the moment what this character does. I know she can summon her thing somehow, but I'm not sure how that works. She's got an actual hold ability, I think. If I hold the button, it does something different. See? Like, a lot of characters don't have that, so that's a bit of a weird thing. I don't know if she can summon her thing somehow, but how does that work?
Can you see? Standing by. Go play. Preparing takedown.
So my biggest concern with any Ho-Yo game is just that Ho-Yo games are really built around premeditation and not about actual like your performance. So it's all about how you build your team and not how you perform in combat. And I'm not sure if this game's going to be the same, but it's a Ho-Yo game, and that's like my biggest concern with this. Let's do this one. Oh, fuck's sake. So annoying. Why isn't A the button to fucking go into the combat? No, I have to press start. I don't get it. Why is A... I should stop playing gotcha games, you're correct. But I haven't had much problems with Wuthering Waves, to be honest. I'll be honest, there's not a lot of things I don't like about Wuthering Waves so far. besides some of the writing, the story writing is not that great sometimes. It's like really... Well, maybe I should just stop playing these fucking games because they're just not fucking good. When you've like played like actual games for a long fucking period of your life, and then you play gotcha games, you start to realise, yeah, these games are really not fucking games.
At your command. As you command. A group effort! Be gone! Go play.
I think the reason I like the game is because I like the vibe and I like the story. Like, it's not anything groundbreaking, the story isn't, but like, it's just kind of fun and lighthearted. But I don't know if that's enough to make me keep wanting to play this game. If I didn't have to do the day-to-day grind, or I could do all the day-to-day grind like when I feel like it on my own fucking terms and at my own pace, it would be a completely different story. But it's like the fact that you have to log in every single day and do the same mundane shit every day to just make some progress in the game. It's really fucking frustrating. I'm trying to remember what the other things were. We had two that were that. See, now I have to keep going back. And then fucking try and work out what my fucking buttons are. LB, LT, X.
1, 2.
I have 2 guns.
Standing by.
Right, so she's electric, she's electric. What was hers then?
Look at me.
Oh, okay, I understand now, because it's, yes, it's what that icon is. So that icon by the name is the one, is what you need for them. So I need the impact looking one. So I don't have to constantly keep going in my characters now, and I understand what I'm actually looking for. Oh look, I'm pressing the wrong button again. Fuck! I mean, some of the boss fights I've had a lot of fun with. It's just the general normal enemies I find complete waste of time.
Evade now.
Sometimes your dodge is just like you dodge too far.
Out of my way. Move it.
Really?
I'll take you.
Are you feeling it? Go play.
So these enemies aren't too bad because they actually do attacks that you can counter and stuff. It's when you've got enemies that don't do any of that stuff.
Preparing takedown.
Because then when you've got this chain going, it's quite fun.
Come a little closer. Are you sure?
Just needs to be a bit more to the combat, that's all I feel. And it's never going to have that. It's just going to have, well, when they release more characters that will be there. But at its base, there's going to be a lot of characters that don't have any of that shit. I don't know. So what I can do with this now, I can go in here and I can remove one of these. Save the plan. Then I can do... Uber with the size of basketball. Yes.
I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. Out of my way.
Roger. Wow.
I'll take you.
At your command. Hi, sweetheart! Standing by, as you will. You cannot stop me. A true battle!
Also fish or chicken. Chicken. And I assume by me saying chicken, you're going to go with fish. Because that's usually how these things go. Right, so... started the stream a bit negatively because I got fucking pissed off with the... the fucking shit. With the fucking controller bullshit. Fucking holy shit, man! I just this is the thing I really like in Wuthering Waves is the fact that the controls for the controller are actually pretty decent. And I know I'm always fucking mad. That's just my default state. But like with Wuthering Waves, the controller is generally like I don't remember being this angry with Wuthering Waves. I don't remember any point getting frustrated with things, and it was kind of the same with Star Rail to some extent. I wasn't that frustrated with the game. It wasn't until I'd played the game for a little while when I realised, oh, all you fucking do is auto battle all the time, and it's just not really a fun game. But like with Wuthering Waves, I haven't got as much of a problem with it. The fact that I can go from mouse to controller freely is good. Yes, there's performance issues and all that kind of stuff, but generally I think it's a pretty decent game. I think this game seems decent. It's super casual. It's just got... there's just too many little niggling things though that are annoying me at the moment. And once I'm in the story and I'm playing for the story and I'm actually getting to a rhythm of playing the game, I kind of forget about a lot of that stuff, and I can just kind of put it to the back of my head and play the game and enjoy it for what it is. Right. Where am I going now? To this fucking douchebag. What's wrong? It's not really urgent, but it's... you stopped playing HSR. But you stopped playing HSR about 20 times. I still kind of play HSR, but what I do is I log in the game, press auto battle, and then I log out the game. I haven't logged into Genshin for 2 weeks. I played Genshin last night a little bit. Genshin's another game where I'm not really sure why I still log into it, to be honest. I just like collecting characters. Yes, I was aware after it had aired. Which kind of... I should probably... hold on a minute. Should probably redeem them codes just so I've got more primo gems to waste on characters that I won't ever play. That's kind of how this whole situation goes with Hoyo games. So yeah, I was aware that they had a live stream. I think the new character looks fucking ass. I think her design fucking sucks. Just my opinion. I think she really looks, and the thing is, I've seen like some of the early versions of her design, and she looked really nice. And then her new design just looks ass, man. So I'm really just not that interested in what the next one has for what we have in store for us for the next Genshin Impact shit. Other skins. Let's have a look. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just trying to have a look at it. No. Is there a Nilu skin? Genshin Impact 4.8. What is this? Oh, fuck off with that shit. I don't want to listen to you. There's like a picture of Nilu in a different outfit. Has she got a different outfit, or is that just fucking bullshit? I'll never understand like how Universe doesn't release loads of fucking skins for the characters. Stop. What are you saying stop for? You haven't watched it? I haven't watched it. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll come back when that land comes. Well, I don't even know. I haven't even finished Fontaine, so I don't know if I care. I'm just not that interested. It's a real fucking shame because I really liked that game when it came out, but it's just a shame that it's just not that great. I tried the new end game shit that they've got in there, and it's really not that good. Tried it a couple of days ago. You're only interested in basketball. Pretty much. The commissions they sent include precise coordinates. Yeah, I don't know. See, my idea, the idea I had in my head that Genshin was going to be is we were going to have like really cool like dungeons and exploration, and that's what the game was going to be. It was going to be like Breath of the Wild, but like even better, right? With like co-op and all these cool things. And then when you start doing the artifact dungeons, you realize it's just a glorified arena room, and you're like, oh, so it's basically surface level boring shit. And to be honest, Wuthering Waves is the same. It's got the same fucking problem where it's just like not really content. It's just you go into a thing and farm stuff using resin. It's so bad. Oh my god, I see that I had Timeo one time here. Yes, I toned you out and all your chats got deleted. It was funny. I didn't realise you did that. Okay. I'm getting distracted. What is this? Okay. Wise, okay, look for like Wise has something to say. Belle, do you want to see the HDD to take on commission? Yeah, okay. HDD capabilities are boosted quite since the ferry, but we've reached a bit of a bottleneck now. I'd like to try a little tweak. I'll tell you tonight before we go to sleep. What about you, Belle? What's your plan for tonight, for today? Do you have any suggestions? There are actually a lot to do. You can take care of the business at Random Play, enjoy life on 6th Street, or complete new commissions and upgrade your... yeah, okay. A game day is divided into 4 parts: morning, afternoon, evening and midnight. The street scenes change with each part of the day. For example, some shops are closed at midnight. Sometimes advancing to different parts of the day is necessary to progress the game. Following action progress time. Complete plot, battles and exploration commissions. Complete tasks in the city, rest on a sofa or bed. Right. Press the time panel to check what you've done on the current street. You can pass time by resting. Okay. Is that it? Oh my god, another fucking thing on the UI. Wait, this is the same thing I just looked at. Okay. I'm confused now. Have you ever had anything so spicy it made your whole mouth to be exact numb? No, I don't think so. Sorry, yawning. What happened? She saw her drop on the hedgehog and the coin behind her and she was walking. I picked up the coin and gathered all the courage and approached her, but she told me that it wasn't hers. I feel so useless. She's probably gonna think I'm some weird flirt and hate me for being so obviously useless. I shouldn't have done anything. Blah blah, okay. Not so bad, bro. Right. Okay. I'm gonna say, do it now, take this over to the trash can. Fucking wrong button! Why is it just not auto-run? I don't understand, man. How do you figure out I should just... Okay. Someone told me. Okay, the final forms on the Bell is overrated. Wise for the win. What the fuck? Yeah. It's because their games are basically trash cans filled with garbage. So of course they're obsessed with trash cans because it's like... it's what they're into. Okay, exchange. Cool. So... it's so weird. I am still playing their games, yes. They are still trash though. What does it make you? It makes me a trash consumer. I'm happy to consume their trash. I just really hope that some of their competitors really start pulling their socks up and releasing something good. Because, like, I really do feel like Hoyoverse is really overrated. Yes, they have the polish and stuff, but they're really overrated for what they are. And as soon as, like, the sooner there is better competition out in the market, the sooner it will become obvious that they really are not as good as people make them out to be. It's like there's not really any competitors besides Koro Games at this point now. And I think a lot of the backlash against this game is because Withering Waves is there. And there's a lot of people that like Withering Waves and like the direction they went with the combat and stuff. So that everybody's comparing it to Withering Waves. And I don't really feel like it's completely fair. It's so cold here. Okay. It doesn't feel like it is completely fair to be comparing it to Withering Waves, because in many ways they're very different games and they're going for very different markets. But to say that this game's going for the fighting game market, I'm still skeptical about that, because I'm not sure if the mechanical depth is there to justify that it being appealing to that market. Yes, I'd say it is weird. I'd say you're better off comparing Wuthering Waves to Genshin Impact, but even then there are vast differences between those games where the market, that the demographics that they're trying to go for are kind of don't really align, because you've got completely different aesthetics in one area, and then you've got completely different gameplay mechanics in terms of like combat and stuff in another. The closest thing to those two games that you can compare is like the exploration component of it, and I would say that Wuthering Waves is kind of on par with the exploration aspect of it, but it's a very different, again, it's a very different vibe. And this is why when I made that video about the Genshin killer, I said, well, this is Wuthering Waves' demographic, which is a big circle, and then this is Genshin's demographic, that is a big circle. They do align because it's a, I forgot what the word of the thing's called. What do they call it? There's a name for it. Oh my god, why is my brain blanking? Two, circle, Venn diagram. My brain just clicked in then. It's a Venn diagram, right? So there are going to be people going from Hoyo games to Wuthering Waves, but there's also like a whole demographic that are already a fan of Kuro games, and then there's new people. Yes, brain doesn't brain very well while I'm on stream and I'm trying to just trying to talk. I can't talk on the fly. I have to write things down because I can't. I've got loads of thoughts in one go, and they're all like trying to get through the door, and they all get stuck, and then I just keep rambling and talking about random shit. So I'll never make a very good streamer. That's basically what I've just. That's basically what I've came down to. I'm not going to become a streamer. I'm just going to do this for fun, but I'm not going to try and pursue streaming because I'd just make a shit streamer. But anyway, it's a Venn diagram. So you've got Wuthering Waves in one hand, and then you've got Genshin on the other hand. There's some crossover between the audiences, but really they're just completely different audiences that you're catering to. And then if you put Zenless Zone Zero into the fucking mix, then like, yes, they're going to overlap a little bit. There's going to be some people coming from Wuthering Waves that are going to be interested. There's some people coming from Genshin that are interested. But really, it's yet again a completely new demographic. And what I'm finding is there's a lot of people that play fighting games, that are really into fighting games, that are actually interested in this game. And I think the aesthetic and the design of a lot of the characters can kind of align with that a little bit. But at the same time, the overlap between this game and fighting games is again another Venn diagram. Most fighting game players are not going to be interested in this game, but there's going to be a proportion of them that is going to be interested in this game. And you've also then got to factor in that some of those fighting game players are also going to be gotcha skeptics, so they won't even go near this game with a barge pole, which is the same with Honkai Star Rail. Most people that play JRPGs and are invested in JRPGs are never going to look at Honkai Star Rail and play it, because it just doesn't have the mechanical depth that is required for a good JRPG. But there are still going to be some that are fine with a more casual version of games that they enjoy, that they can just open the phone and play, right? So, like, in many ways, what you've got to understand is that gotcha, the mechanic gotcha, and the business model gotcha is in of itself a niche. So what you're doing is you're taking a existing niche, which is a subgenre, and then you're attaching another niche to it, and then as a result you now have a really small market. And then you've also then got to consider aesthetics, visual design, and that kind of vibe stuff. That again is a niche in of itself. So all these niches combine to really narrow down that target demographic. Anyway, you can't expect this game to please everybody. It's never going to please everybody. It's not going to please all the Genshin fans. It's not going to please all the Koro fans. And I don't really get this whole thing of... why are you doing a laughing face? I don't really get this whole thing with people hating so much on this game and getting really upset. I mean, even though I get upset and angry about it. But, like, just... all over social media, people fucking lambasting it, saying it's fucking awful, blah, 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 blah. I don't really get that, because a lot of those people, it kind of wasn't for them to begin with. That's kind of the impression I get. And they've came to try the game because it's a Hoyoverse game, and then they've realised that it ain't for them, and then they basically... I mean, I don't know, I've watched some streams of people, and they're getting really upset. Yes, being angry is my default vote. There's a lot of people getting really upset with, like, really mundane things. And I'm like... which I also do. I also get upset with the mundane things. But, like, they're getting, like... it almost feels like they've gone in the game ready to hate it, whereas I haven't. I've gone in the game willing to give it a good chance. And as I said, I enjoy the game. There's just a lot of little nitpicks that I have that, like... actively hurt my enjoyment, which is a shame, but it is what it is. At the moment, I'd rather play this than Honkai Star Rail because the combat and everything's a bit more engaging for my brain. And generally, I've played quite a few gacha games that are JRPG style, and not a single one of them lives up to the expectation I have for a good JRPG. A lot of their stories aren't very good. A lot of their character designs, not character designs, their character personalities aren't very good. A lot of the gameplay mechanics aren't very good. Exactly. I'll just play Final Fantasy if I want to play one of those games. I'll just play Persona if I want to play a game like that. I'll just play, I don't know, Bravely Default. I'll just play any of these JRPGs that are far more fucking superior than playing Honkai Star Rail. Like, it's just a waste of time, really. It was fun to play initially, and I thought the story was quite fun, and the gameplay mechanics were good enough to kind of pull me through that initial part of the story. But as in terms of a long-term game, it lacks the depth, and it is all premeditated bullshit. It's like you build a team, build a character, and most people don't even do the maths and try and work it out. Most people just watch guides, follow the guide, and then they go in and press autoplay. Where's the fun in that? I just, for me, it's just not fun. Maybe for other people, but for me, it's just not fucking fun. Anyway, big fucking rant about shit. I'm in a bit of a bad mood today, I think. I think I got up on the wrong side of the bed. Because yesterday I was a lot more chill. Here's the deal. I was driving through a hollow and out of the blue, bam, a wall popped up right in front of me. So I stepped on the gas and swerved to try and avoid it. But then my truck flipped over. Why did you hit the gas? Seriously, huh? You must be joking. Slowing down in a hollow? Come on, dude. When you're in a place like that, you gotta slam the pedal to the metal. I'll give you a bit more company demanding. Okay. But no, it's too late. My truck and all the goods. Right. What's the name of the company you work for? Okay, logistics. Yep. Wait to report this. There's only someone who could help me retrieve the goods without anyone noticing. You could try posting competition on the internet. No. How could I forget that? I can consult the internet. I'm posting commissions now. Wait, what's your username and password? Yeah, I need to play more Final Fantasy 16, to be honest. It's been a little while since I played it. Unfortunately, I stopped playing it for a little while. But again, Final Fantasy 16 isn't like what I want it to be. It's I want a JRPG. I want a good old Final Fantasy JRPG, and Final Fantasy 16 isn't that. It's good for what it is, but it isn't what I want from Final Fantasy. Story-wise, it's fucking great. I really like the story and the characters and everything. At least for now. It's just the gameplay isn't what I want. Why is she everywhere? Bitch. You look troubled. That's my online handle. Oh, Facepalme. Don't suddenly call out someone's username. The phone of the shark furring girl suddenly lights up. Okay, she checks her message, says the catches. Ellen. Fingers tapped to the red nails, polish tapped away. Yeah, the shark tail name. Okay, like, real talk. I will never understand why a girl with a shark tail is appealing to somebody. I'll never understand that. It's fucking weird.
Policy, please.
Cat girl, fine. Fox girl, fine. Bunny girl, fine. There's a cute fluffy animals. But a fucking shark girl, what the fuck is this shit? Why am I here? Why am I a Claymore? Let's play Snake Jewel. What's Soul Hounds free? Is this like Pac-Man or something? Try? I don't know what the game is.
So it begins.
Oh no, what am I doing? Oh god. What? Attack. What am I doing? I'm confused. I'm dead. Okay. He's a weird furry man. What are you on about? Oh, we can go this way. Okay. Okay, now I understand. I'm scared. I don't want to move anywhere. Oh. Okay, they... Oh, I'm dead. This is a lot harder than I thought it would, than I initially thought. I'm scared. Okay, okay, when they align, they stop moving. Okay. Oh. I'm so confused. Ah! Ah! This game's weird. No. Can I like jump or anything? I can jump. How do I... You can't jump now. Oh, you can break these.
Game over.
Okay. He's hot. I'm a furry. Yes, you're a furry.
So it begins.
Dig down as fast as possible. Is this how you win the game? Is just spamming down the middle? Oh no, I missed the thing. Okay, got it. Ah! Ah! Fast as we can.
Impressive.
Literally no idea what I'm doing in this game. go down here. Whee. This is kind of fun though. I don't know why. I literally have no idea what I'm doing, but I got it. Oh no, I missed one of those things. Oh god, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it? Quick, go, quick! Quick, go, 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 go! Quick, go fast! Oh shit! No, no, no! Ooh, ooh! Oh! We made everything. Ah! What do we do? Ah! What are these things? These are spiky. Why are they spiky? Hey. I got that. Oh, does that give me health? That gives... I'm dead. Okay, so there's a timer on me. Oh shit. Cool. So they do that, okay. Ooh, no! I'm stuck. Oh, I didn't realize I was still alive. Okay. I'm really good at this game. No, can I quit now?
So it begins.
Group hunt. Snake jewel. Okay. I'm off. There's Snake, and then there's that Soul Hounds I was playing, and a group version. I don't know what the group version is like. So there's like only really 2, but there's like a couple of versions of it. Yeah, there's like... But there's an event mode here, okay. I assume they're gonna add more to that.
Hope you had a great time.
What? Look, she got a fucking tail. Fucking furries everywhere, Jesus. Right. What was I doing now? Let's go through this and call it a day. Okay, that's coming up now. Okay. Is there anything else? Nobody else? Just trying to see if there's any more NPCs hanging out. General Chop.
General Chop at your service. What can I get for you today?
This is so fucking
No challenge
so
is too
Monster
great
Hunter,
for a
that
full
goddamn
stomach.
animation. I mean, they could do a lot with that arcade thing. They could do a lot of fun games there. Just stepped into the tape I wanted got rented already. No, since I'm already here, I'll look for an alternative manager. Could you recommend something fantasy with aliens? Fantasy with aliens? Don't touch. That's got aliens on it. See, this is the other thing we like with Genshin, is they introduce these events that have like really cool, fun mechanics with like shops or making drinks or cooking things and all these types of like mechanics that, like, if they were fleshed out correctly and put into like the game, into a game loop somehow, they'd be really fun. But as like mini games on their own, they're just kind of like me, and they're just a means to get fucking primo gems. Like one of the indie games that I really like is it's called Moonlighter, and what you do is you go into a dungeon, you kill loads of enemies, and you've got like limited inventory space, and then when you can then leave the dungeon early and then put all the items you've earned on sale in your shop, and you can set the prices, and what you have to do is set a price to try and work out what interest is. Customers will come in, check the price. Some people will say I don't like it, some people will say they like it or whatever, and you have to try and figure out the optimal price to get the most money out of certain items. And over time it documents all the sales you've made and stuff, so you know like what are the best prices you can sell for stuff, so you can then like farm certain materials that are worth more money in your shop. And you've got this whole kind of like loop to do with going to the dungeon, exploring, collecting new materials, bringing them to your shop, selling them, opening the shop, actually managing the shop, because you have to manage the till and stuff. So people pick stuff up and put it on there, and then they'll then you'll have to cash them out. And then as it progresses, they start to introduce more mechanics to that whole shop mechanic, like introducing thieves in there. So thieves will come in and try and steal your stuff from the shelves. So you have to, like, basically run out from behind the counter and stop the thieves, to then run back to your counter to cash people out. And there's like this whole little mini game all around it that is really fucking fun. And the problem with Genshin is, instead of building on the core of what the game is, what they end up doing is creating all these little mini games that have nothing to really do with the core essence of the game, or they're not integrated into the core essence of the game. So you end up with like this weird theme park feel about the game, and you don't like it just feels really disjointed all the time. And that's true for like just the base design of the game anyway. So it's not a catered experience for a very specific thing. It's just kind of almost like for people with ADHD. Not to like to make fun of people with ADHD, but it's like it's constantly about like dopamine hits of getting rewards, doing this, getting rewards. It's even the world design is the same. You're flying around, you go, oh, a chest, you open a chest, you get a reward. You fly around, open another chest, get a reward. Whereas if you compare it to the game that it's mimicking, which is Breath of the Wild, it's completely different. Breath of the Wild is a lot more relaxed and about observing your environment and exploring and going on there's like long distances between places. It feels like you're going on a journey and you're exploring and you're trying, like when you come across something, it's like a point of interest rather than just a cheap reward. But that's just gotcha games, man. It's so depressing when you think about it, man. What is this that I'm looking at now? Free training lets you create and practice combat builds. Perfect dodge training, perfect assist. Attribute anomaly training. Okay, oh, these are like our tutorials, right? Shall we do these? Shall we see if we're missing mechanics in the game? And we get rewards for doing this. Literally what I was just talking about. Why are you pulling an angry face? Why are you pulling an angry face at me? Is it because I just went off on another rant about fucking gacha games? Being fucking shit. Press the dodge. Okay. While dodging, after multiple uses, dodges will go on a brief cooldown period. When your character is about to be attacked, okay, and vulnerable for a short period, and then when you trigger a perfect dodge, immediately press okay. Yep, dodge counter. It would be great if the enemies fucking attacked you though. They just need to increase the rate at which some stuff attacks you, man. He should be attacking me now. Come on. I want more people attacking me more often.
It's my turn!
Oh, press the wrong button. game hinges on people attacking you, and when they're not attacking you enough, it's really annoying. Oh, that was a bit of a weird shot there. Why are you putting an angry face at me? I have tried punishing Grey Raven. I don't like it because I've tried it on PC, and the PC controls are really not very good for that game. I feel like it's a game you need to play on mobile because the nature of how you activate all the special skills and that. I did actually record a video of me playing it, and it was okay, but there's too many issues with the controls for me to like keep wanting to play it on PC. So in the end, and I wasn't very big on the story, and like, but then again, I'm not very big on a lot of the story of these games. Certain enemies attack have a flashing prompt. When the flashpoint is gold, press the... Yep.
Remember to dodge their attacks.
I do like stories. I like stories with good character. And the problem is... Genshin Impact. No character development at all. It's started off alright, and then it just got really boring. Honkai Star Rail, I did like the story. I liked the Bronya story because we actually had some kind of character development, some kind of struggle going on there. Then we got to the fucking Zhang thingy Lufu, whatever the fuck it's called, and it was so boring and shit. I can't even tell you what that story was about, besides people with that fucking condition where they I forgot what it's called. Not mantra. I can't remember what it's fucking called. That I just wasn't interested in that shit. And then Penacony, it's okay, but I just feel like it's drawn out too long with loads of shit. It's basically got all the same problems that Genshin Impact has, with like drawn out dialogue and shit. Then we look at fucking Wuthering Waves, exactly the same. Yeah, the Lufu is fucking shit. Then we look at Wuthering Waves, it's exactly the same fucking problem. Where we've got... I can see the merits of Penacony, don't get me wrong, but it's just the way the story's told is just too fucking boring to me. And it was the same with Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is exactly the same problem, where you turn something that could be told to you in 5 minutes, and you drag it out for 30 minutes. And I'm like, why? Why are we still talking about this shit? We should be moving on by now. And I'll tell you something, man. Editing the Wuthering Waves story stuff, what I find is the character says something that tells you whatever, then they'll repeat it again in a different way. They'll word it slightly, and then they'll repeat it yet again in a slightly different way. Genshin does it. Honkai Star Rail does it. And Wuthering Waves does it. I don't know why. It's like they're padding out the story to try and make it last longer. And it's just like, be more concise, please. Like, is this a Chinese thing? Is this how Chinese people write stories? Or is it just a nature of fucking gacha games again, where they have to pad everything out to make the content go a little further? I don't fucking know. This game does it a little bit. It has a bit of the yapping, but I feel like it's not as bad. So it's not that I don't like any story, because I did like the Bellabog story. It's just that I don't like the way they tell these stories at all. It's just really shit. And this is not just my opinion, it's objectively shit. It's objectively shit. I don't fucking care. Like, that's just not how you tell story, man. You don't pad it out and repeat yourself over and over. It's not fun. And the thing with the reason why Honkai Star Rail for a lot of people is not a problem is because the manner in which they name things, the naming conventions aren't that bad. But it has exactly the same problem that Wuthering Waves has, but the difference is with Wuthering Waves, instead of having something called discords, they decide to call them tacit discords. And when you've got a lot of these, like, proper nouns that have multiple words associated with them, it becomes brain rot for the player. So you're throwing all these concepts and factions and ideas at people, and they're all, like, multi-word things. It's really hard to keep track of for somebody's brain. But Honkai Star Rail does exactly the same thing, and nobody criticises it because it's a little bit easier to understand. But it's still convoluted and shit. Fucking facts. It is bad. Because that's why I don't want to play Honkai Star Rail anymore. Because I'm constantly being fed loads and loads and loads of, like, concepts constantly. I just don't want to fucking have all that shit. Especially when I don't really understand what a lot of this stuff is without going outside the bounds of the story to understand what it is. The story should be telling me and delivering it to me in a way that I can understand and that I can digest as a player. And you do that by introducing it slowly and having actually, like, putting it in front of somebody so they can actually see what it is. And they just don't do that. It's like show not tell, which is more of a Western thing from what I've come to understand. Whereas in, like, kind of Eastern storytelling, it seems that telling seems to be more the norm. So maybe it's just because I'm a fucking disgusting Westerner that I don't get it. Who fucking knows? Right. This is just the dodge thing, right? What happened to me this morning? Oh, couldn't do in time.
Does the android need help? You can't escape.
Answer, we need to unlock answer.
Target confirmed. Go.
I honestly don't think I'm wrong about this, man.
Roger.
Like, when it comes to storytelling, I don't think I'm wrong. See, what I think makes good stories is good characters. And the problem with gotcha games is they don't build on character very much. Because they have to introduce so many new characters all the time.
At your command.
Move over! Time for the real show!
My turn.
You only spend so much time with a character, and then they have to introduce the new flavour of the month because there is a new banner with a new character. That's basically the problem. There's too many characters for it to work as a, like, legitimate story.
Never lose sight of their target!
Oh, care for the android. I'm over here. Target confirmed. Go.
Okay, I need to actually do these now. After a successful perfect assist. Right. I did it wrong. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, I did it wrong.
What are you waiting for? Catch a bullet?
Why don't you have a taste of my blood?
Come on, attack me. I need to do the thing. Oh my god.
Fracture.
My bullets never lose sight of their target!
Electric charge.
I think he's pretty cool, yeah. I don't really like his gameplay though. Like the shooting's kind of boring. That attack's alright. The dodge attack, I think that's a good cool attack. Maybe I should just spam that all the time, but I don't think you do a lot of damage with it.
No problem.
But I like him as a character. I think he's pretty fun. He's a bit goofy. He's a bit more. He's obviously the comic relief, but I don't know. I like the characters in this game so far. Yes, they do have that kind of stereotypical kind of like archetype they fit in, which is like what Genshin does a lot as well. But it does work to some extent because it makes the characters appealing. There's aspects to the character that you can draw yourself to. Like Ambi's very like she's always coming out with like calculations or percentages of like things turning out, so she's a bit like of a nerdy kid. But yeah, the story of Nekomata is quite fun because there's a bit of like character development and a bit of like more to meets the eye with like the characters' motivations and stuff there. And you kind of have a bit of an insight into Ambi, Billy, and Nicole a little bit more, and you can see that they're like not as self-interested as you like would initially have thought. Yeah, I probably will go back to Final Fantasy at some point. I'm not sure when I will stream next, because I need to be in the right mood to stream. I'm only really streaming this now because I don't want to have to record it all the time. I want to get a bit of footage for when I actually do a fucking full breakdown of how I feel about this fucking game. When a character deal attribute damage, anomaly buildup is accumulated, enemy's current anomaly buildup is displayed in the top right of its HP. When the anomaly buildup reaches its limit, the enemy will be affected by the corresponding attribute anomaly. The effect of an attribute anomaly is related to the character who inflicts the buildup. Right. So... Wait, what am I looking at? Okay, so that... Next to his name now, there's a little electric icon, right? And now it's affected by shock. So this is a bit like Dark Souls, right? So... When... in Dark Souls, if you apply poison, for example, you don't... When you hit something with poison, it doesn't apply poison right away. What happens is the more you hit them, you contribute to a bar that builds up, and then when that bar fills up completely, then you apply poison. It's the same in Monster Hunter as well. So that's basically what that is. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. So applying another type of attribute anomaly to an enemy that is already being affected with one overrides the original and causes a disorder effect. The disorder effect is calculated based on the original anomaly, dealing additional damage and accumulating days. Right, so if I were to use him now...
My turn.
So if I build this anomaly, he's got like this impact on him. Whatever this is. So now that... Oh! So it is like kind of like an elemental reaction, but not. It's not really the same type of thing.
At your command. Fracture!
So you build one of these, and then you build one of these.
In my sights. Try this. Stand still.
Interesting. Okay. That was a mechanic I wasn't aware of. I have heard people mention it, and I wasn't quite sure what it meant. But now I understand. So it's like basically applying a condition, but you have to do so much You have to apply so much of the condition before the condition applies, and then when you apply another condition onto it, it overwrites the original one, but it causes a big burst of damage called a disorder. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I don't really like elemental reactions in Genshin, that's the other thing. I feel like it really hurts the gameplay. I like the idea, but I don't like how it's executed in Genshin Impact at all. After the third hit of Ambi's basic attack, hold down or pause for a short moment, then... okay. After the third attack, hold down or pause for a short while. The basic attack button... okay. Oh, I see. So it's not about spamming. Okay, I did it wrong. Did it wrong again. Interesting. Okay. After the third hit of Ambi's basic attack, press a special attack to activate her special attack more quickly, or press the EX special attack button to activate her enhanced special attack more quickly. Right. So after the third hit... So that's a combo there, okay. Okay, now I'm starting to understand there's a little bit more than meets the eye. What are you doing Sage for? What are you sad for?
Neutralize.
Oh, look at these ugly things.
Billy, go do some repairs.
So I'm not quite sure why this triggers the character swap thing.
Copy that. Okay. Standing by. Be gone. Thunder.
Did that one.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Preparing takedown. Fracture.
See, I prefer that to... So this is another thing which I never liked with Genshin Impact, is a lot of the skill-based stuff is like almost like playing the game as it's not intended. So I'll explain what I mean by that when I kill this fucker. So, for example, Hu Tao, the way you get the most out of her is you use her heavy attack, and then you jump at the end of it. And then heavy attack and jump. So there's loads of animation cancelling stuff. I'm not a fan of animation cancelling. In some cases, there's certain things that I don't mind, but there's certain ones that I really don't like. And in Genshin Impact, a lot of the animation cancelling feels really fucking unintended. Like, using a jump to get out of an attack quickly is really shit to me. It's just not really fun, compelling gameplay, and it just looks fucking retarded. Seeing her, like, charge and then jump and then charge and then jump, and it's like, why? Like, hate stuff like that. But when it's like a mechanic that's intended that you have to like stop and wait before you attack, I don't really, I don't really know much about her because I don't own her. There's certain characters that are like, I don't look at any of this stuff online anymore. I don't really follow guides with a lot of, like, when I play Genshin and stuff, because I'm so casual about it. But I also don't want to get fucking soaked up in all, like, you've got to play with animation cancelling, all this fucking stupid shit, because I'd rather it not be there. I'd rather, like, the actual mechanics are designed in such a way that it facilitates that stuff. And if I was the developer and I found out people were using animation cancelling, I'd actually patch it out of the game. I'd remove it. I'd make it so you can't do it anymore, because it's not, it doesn't really add depth. It's like unintended shit that shouldn't be there. The depth should come through actual designing the combos correctly and having multiple ways to execute certain combos. I used to play a MMO called Vindictus a long time ago, and there's like a whole combo system in that game. But I used to hate how there were very specific optimized combos that everybody would do. So you'd be like 1-2 attack, 1-2 heavy, 1-2 heavy, 1-2 heavy. And even though you have 6 attacks that all have heavy chains off them, there was only one that everybody would use because that was the meta. And that is, to me, is not compelling gameplay. If you're going to have a combo system like that, the extended combo hits off them need to do something that make it so the player has to utilize them. Otherwise, you're not designing a good combat system. So with this, that has just shown me that there's a very specific combo that you have to do with Ambi, which is fine. It's 1-2, wait, and then hit, and then you can do the big attack. Now, that tells me that there's only one combo for that character, in a way. And that's the only thing you're going to be utilizing. And I don't really like that there's the characters are so shallow in gacha games in general, because obviously what they do is you have 3 characters that you use, and the combination of the 3 characters make a whole. So a character on their own is actually quite shallow, but then you've got multiple characters to make up for that. So I'm a bit more forgiving for that kind of stuff in this game. But if Ambi was the only character you could play when you're playing the game, then I could see how that is so fucking mundane. One combo, come on. It's just not that fun. Let's see what Billy's got then, what his little hidden mechanics are. Right. By repeatedly pressing will enter the crouch slot state, dealing physical damage. Repeatedly pressing or holding to extend the duration. I've already worked that out, yeah. So this is the other thing with in Genshin Impact, which is kind of bizarre to me, is there's a lot of characters in that game that have full combos with unique animations that you'll never use, because you bring the character in just to use their elemental skill or elemental burst, and then they leave the field. And to me, that's a really weird design choice. Like, why would you even give them a combo at that point? They may as well just be an assist character. It's like... But whatever, that's a whole other fucking conversation. So... he does this thing where he goes on his knees and then he spams. I've got plenty of bullets! Oh, you can do like this move thing. Okay, when Billy's in crouching state, you can drag the joystick. I just worked that out, yeah. So... Soul? Oh, is that the thing? I've got plenty of bullets. So in a way, this is like a dodge. I wonder if you can utilize it as a dodge, though. Quit moving. Yes, you can. Try this. I know I interrupted him. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. button. Oh, fucker. I need to get the muscle memory for this character now.
Easy target. Perfect. Quit moving.
One button. Fuck.
I've got plenty of bullets. Quit moving. I've got
cool.
plenty of bullets.
So for building assault, that's pretty decent, right?
Nicole, take a break.
Watch out!
Eliminating target. This won't hurt. Preparing takedown. The boss is here.
Be interesting to see what the mechanics for Nicole is. Nicole's the one that feels really kind of want to re-roll. Re-rolling. I honestly suggest giving the story a chance, because I know you skipped quite a lot of it. I'd suggest giving the story a chance. I'd suggest probably skipping a lot of the unvoiced stuff. But like the Nico Marta stuff, I really like that as part of the story. It is a bit of a slow burn, and this is the problem with a lot of these games. They are slow burn, but right, Nicole. Let's see what Nicole's hidden mechanics are. Nicole EX special attack, chain attack, and ultimate generation energy field that pulls nearby enemies towards the center, dealing F damage. At the same time, Nicole reloads her weapon, enhancing her basic and dash attacks. Okay, so that's what that is. Reload to gain enhanced bullet. Wait, what? After reloading, enhancing her skill, her basic attacks and dash attacks will continue to consume bullets to deal increased damage. Right. Oh, she's got bullets at the top there. Underneath her thing. See, this, okay. This is something that I mentioned when I was testing out Ellen. Is like, if you're gonna have a mechanic that has ammo, why put the user interface at the top left and have it super tiny? See those little tiny bullets? That's what the mechanic is. So then to reload it now I have to do this. And then you just put me in a fucking cutscene for fuck's sake.
Keep on fighting. What's this?
So annoying, man. Like, I just... Why make it so small?
There's more. Let me give you a little treat. Like this.
And the other thing I noticed is that... to go back to it from... You can actually... Oh, how did I do it? I did it... How did I fucking do it?
Get away from me. Get away! Right back at ya!
You can actually hold the button with that when you've got a special on it. I don't know if it makes much of a difference.
Try this.
I didn't dodge that very well, didn't I?
Give me a little bit. This won't hurt. Not. Let me clean this up. I'm here.
Okay. So Nicole's really more of a supporty character anyway. Because of the... Okay, if you hold it, it actually hits them. You can watch the story though. You must be really far behind. Because you responded to that really, really late. Yeah, if you want to watch it, yeah. You can watch it afterwards if you want. I mean, okay. I mean, you can watch my... I mean, I'm uploading all my playthrough, so you can watch me if you wanted to watch it all. After the fact. I want to try out Corin then and see what hers is like. Okay. Yeah, so... I just suggest giving the story a chance. Because I do like it quite a lot. Right, so hold basic attack to extend. I thought that was how it would work anyway. There you go. Wait, hang on. Wait, hold or continuously press? Oh, it's for the end of a cycle, okay. Hang on a minute, so... Oh, did I know? Did I know what?
Standing by.
Oh shit. Fuck's sake. Enemies attack me when I don't want them to now. And then they don't, and then when I want them to attack me, they don't attack. See, the problem with having a character with a long combo chain where like the mechanics at the end of it is you've got to try and get to the end of the chain without something fucking hitting you. And what I would do design-wise to counteract that is I'd have it that if you were to dodge mid-combo, you would continue the combo. But I don't think she has that, so I need to try and work this out.
Heavy gunner. This enemy can deal continuous damage. Please do not test its firepower with your body. Suggestion: attack from their blind spot.
I was attacking from a blind spot. So I'm not going to be able to utilise that combo at all. If I special, I will then. I can do that.
Moving up.
What are you waiting for?
Okay, now we can utilise
Electric
it.
charge.
I will do this. And then do this. And then this last one. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Your game sound is louder than your voice. I was going to ask about that. I can turn it down. Give me a sec. Because it is quite loud, the game. Options, audio. Main volume, let's drop it down about 6. You'll have to let me know if it's any better. So, yeah, so what I was saying is the problem with like having a combo, having a mechanic at the end of a long combo is when enemies are hitting you, it's very hard to utilize that combo correctly. And the way you would get around it design-wise is when something goes to hit you and you dodge it, the combo chain that you've started will continue on. So you can dodge mid-combo and then continue the combo chain. I don't think it does that. I couldn't work it out because I was too busy getting fucking hit in the face constantly. Let's have a look at Rena then. But yeah, in terms of like depth of characters, it's about the same as Honkai Impact Third, and as I said, I don't think they're not very deep. The characters aren't, but the fact that you switch between 3 characters is what's supposed to make up for that. I don't know, man. When Rena launches a basic attack, special attacks, or EXE attack, she sends out to attack, deal an extra damage while just attacking. The basic attack combo won't be interrupted by any other attacks. When either Bang Boo is sent out to attack, pen ratio is increased for other squad members. The buff ends when both Drusilla and Stella turn to Rena's side.
Off you go.
Right, so press to launch the Exil special. Does that send them out to fight now? So if I go to another character, I can't switch character at the moment. Will they? Are they attacking? They're not really doing much. Are they actually doing anything? These fucking things? They don't really do anything.
Hey idiots, I'm here.
I don't understand.
You cannot stop me.
Do they attack in combination with me? I don't really get it. I don't see them doing shit.
Roger. Please.
I wish there was a deny button there so I didn't have to fucking do it. So I don't like having to wait it out.
Are you feeling it?
Like the mandatory switch sometimes is really annoying. Oh wow.
Moving up. All right. Go now, child. Accept this. Copy that. Neutralize.
Yeah, I'm really confused of why they stay out, those little dolls, because I don't really see them doing anything. Wrong fucking button.
Bring it on!
Come a little closer.
He moves around really fast. It's quite weird. She feels like slow, but she can move really quickly. She feels slow until you dodge, and then it's like, wow, she's moving really fucking fast. Okay, well, I'm not going to look at the others for now. I've got a few more to go through, but we've got Ben 10. In fact, fuck it, we'll try Ben 10 out. I haven't tried him out yet. I might as well finish them all up, all the ones I've got. Okay, Ben 10, let's go. Hold special attack button. Ben will use special attack or EXE attack to block enemy attacks, gaining a shield while blocking. The shield decays over time, so he's got a shield. Oh, he's very big. I'm really confused. Oh, wrong button.
Just try me.
That's it. Okay.
I'll take it.
I cause burn. Play Snake. What do you want me to play Snake for? After Ben performs a block using a special attack or EXE special attack, releasing X will release a special and allows him to activate successful block against enemies or enhance this attack and launches an active attack or block counter during this. A special attack again will release. Oh, didn't I already do that? Okay. There we go. Oh, okay, I didn't do it that time. Oh my god, it's really annoying that it fucking interrupts him. Let's try this. Come on. He's very slow, look at him.
I'll take it. Just try me.
See, the problem is, because some of these enemies flinch when you hit them, the block isn't not that effective. It's going to be good against things that don't flinch, but against something like this that flinches. Okay, try again. Come on, come on. Look.
I'll take it. I'm in.
Right.
You should have worn a hard hat.
That's pretty cool.
Surprise attack. I'll cover you.
You have to hold it for so long, it's really weird. I'm.
Out of my way. Just try me.
Okay, not too bad actually.
Your foundation ain't solid.
In many ways you can use that to block instead of You're a furry. Okay, great.
Got it.
Like in many ways you can use this to block instead of doing your switch block thing.
I'll take it.
Okay, interesting. You're a furry. Why are you a furry? Maybe you should rethink your life. Just all of it. Ever consider that? Anton enters burst mode after launching an EX special attack. By pressing the special attack button in burst mode, Anton launches powerful moves that deal massive electro damage. With each hit on the target, his energy gradually drains, lasting until all energy is spent.
Come on.
Oh, okay. It's pretty cool.
Sonic attack? So cool!
Seems pretty effective at building thingy, to be honest.
Roger.
I'm in. Just climb in. I'll take it.
Let's show
Stand
'em
by.
One character. This one. Is dead anyway.
Got it.
Okay.
Leave this to me. You should have worn a hard hat. Just try me.
Let's show 'em our teamwork! Hey! Yeah! Huh? Hey!
Okay.
A little off.
One side is just like a battlefield.
Come on, bro! Don't stop now!
Copy that.
Bring it on! Face it!
Bit weird.
Time to work, gang! Hey!
I'm kind of sleepy.
Straight to the Earth's core!
Okay. Okay. Claim all. Again, I have already turned it down. God damn it. It's on 4 now. You're gonna have to, like, sometimes I'm not talking very loudly, so sometimes it's not because of the because of shit, it's because of what am I doing now? Let's go through this and call it a day. Where's it telling me to go? Have I got to do it through the thing for this? Okay. Wise said he wants to talk tonight. Go to find him. Belle, you're back. I'm back. I'm pretty much done. Okay, structure modification to ferry. Searching for download speeds will be way quicker. Okay, yep. They'll come from outside. Let's take a look. I hope it's not something weird. Blah. Oh, it's a giant cat. Oh, this is an officer's only struggles on the headset. It will be damage to the reputation of public security. Weirdo. Certainly not weird wearing a public security hat, but also the strange headset. Headset didn't actually fall off yet. It really hurt myself falling down just then. My butt's still sore, so I'm not really in a good place to exercise good judgment. Please don't judge with your butt. Okay. Falling off today. Officer Mew Mew is carrying out his duties well. Good citizens within headset. Okay, what annoying headset. Okay. Did you find that damaged bang boo? Ah, there he is. He's wild. Very fixed. Okay. Oh god, there's a mini game. Gameplay mechanics. Oh my god, this is the most hardest fucking thing I've ever seen. Oh shit, wait. Is it this way? Dude, I can't work it out. Oh. Chat. Dieter. You're the only person in chat right now. You gotta help me how to solve this. Where do I go? What do I press? Does this one go like that? That one goes like that? It's just really confusing to me. It's so stupid. Align the things to go for the thing. It's not complicated. What was the point? Oh my god, puzzles. Puzzles it's barely constitutes a puzzle. it's like giving a toddler like some shapes to put in a fucking round hole. Give him a square to put it in a round hole. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Fucking hell. Oh, fucking shut up. You're not cute. Stop it. Okay. Find the lost cargo truck. Fix the... Okay. I've got these fucking... Oh my god. Stupid cat. You awarded all sorts of good citizen medals. Adults and magpies love shiny things. Please work hard to be a kind person. There is a lot of filler in this game. There is a lot of filler. I do admit that. I saw a stereo-eyed guy near this exit. A witness acclaimed. Seen the suspector. So these are like these things to get these badges, I guess. Each city block has a Mew Mew challenge. It's not barely a fucking challenge if that's what the fucking challenges are. Fucking align the little lines to go through the thing. Complete challenge to earn Mew Mew medals. Okay, Mew Mew challenges can be... Complete city commissions, help or repair bamboos, find mini cargo trucks. I think we've done a few mini cargo trucks. Attain HIA. Okay, you can find Mew Mew quickly through the navigation page. Ugh, more fucking shit for my page. Return to the video store, return away. Belle, welcome back. Have you sorted out the thing with the faulty bamboo? You tell Wise about what happened near the Woo stand. We should try and be good citizens. A little curious to get it. The more you cover something up, the more people want to know. But does this count as interfering in public security work? Even though he's the way he is, safety's sake, we should still respect that headset. Right. Sure, I'm gonna hit the hay. On the sofa, I guess, instead of sleeping on the bed. I'm confused why sometimes I have to sleep on the sofa. Why do I sometimes sleep on the sofa, sometimes sleep in the bed? Do we take it in turns or something? Because we've only got one bed. Is that how it works? As your older brother, it's my responsibility to properly encourage you, don't you think, Belle? Isn't that how you treat your family? Okay, need a allowance, prepared for a relationship, right? Reputation rank up. Build your internet reputation. Oh god. Is this like my account level? This reputation shit? One of the requirements for internet reputation rank ups is reaching certain internet levels. You can earn internet EXP by completing story commissions, completing battles, explorations and city commissions in various areas, completing HI career club challenges, completing other game modes that will become available later. The second requirement for internet reputation ranks up. Yeah, this is basically just that fucking thing. Data you'll be obtained for story commissions, exploration, obtained for combat commissions and other combat simulators. More content will become available as your internet level rises. Unlock level cap and agents and more storyline content. Yeah. Let's refresh our memory on how. Oh my god. Here you'll see your current level. Here you can see the effects and reputation ranked up. Internet account reaches level 20. Complete main story chapter 1 intermission. Collect a total of 40 observation data. Think of a way to meet these requirements first. Right. Have I not completed main story chapter 1 intermission? I thought I'd already done that shit. Okay, whatever, bro. I'm currently level 19 on this shit. 19 out of 60. Think what? Complete the internet reputation rank up mission. W engines and bamboo. Expert challenge in your defense rally. Routine cleanup. Notorious hunt will be unlocked soon. What the fuck is all that shit? Oh my god. There's just too much going on, man. There's too much going on. Okay, this is what we want to look at. So this is all the fucking random posts, and then this filters it out. Thank fuck for that. Help! Somebody help! My whole livelihood is on the line. My delivery truck flipped over in Hollow. Didn't I already speak to this guy? What you saying? Oh, what's up, Deets? What's your problem, Deets? Yes, these are commissions. I've already done that one. Why is that one still there? If I've already done it. Oh no, I've already taken it. I don't think I've completed it yet. Find the missing bamboo serpents. Oh my fucking god. Am I gonna read that? Hell fucking no, dude. As somebody who doesn't like reading, I'm not gonna be reading. That's just the way it is. Guess how cold it is. Is it 20 degrees? Is it 20 degrees Celsius? In fact, let me okay, I reckon it's colder here than it is where you are. That's what my bet is going to be. Wow, 25. Guess how cold it is here? 16. Get trumped. That is not fucking cold, man. That's fucking warm. Not cold. 16 is not warm. 16's lower than 25, you lie. Fucking stupid. Okay, let's fucking go. I've like made no progress so far. What is this? Accept and add recommended commission to your schedule? Yes. What is this now? Oh, it's okay, it's the sidebar. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is this now? Okay, we've already read this, haven't we? Fucking hell. Let's talk this fucking fuck. This is... I've been in such a lull in this game today. I mean, I spent majority of the stream just ranting about other shit, but I was enjoying myself yesterday, and now I'm in such a fucking lull in this game. Fuck. I'm not even reading this really. No, it's not me. Don't fucking say really offensive, hurtful things like that in chat, please. Or I will give you the ban hammer. Sherbet stops in front of the shelves for a moment before leaving. Let's see, I wouldn't even stop in front of the shelves. I would just leave. Wow. Fuck you doing, Lily? Look at this stupid... Like, who the fuck walks around and shit like that? What fucking... Oh, look at these guys. Hey. Can you try and push my buttons or something? Listen carefully. What the heck are you doing, Rockets? Playing soccer? You can call that playing soccer? I just saw you getting smacked by the ball over and over, you pathetic worm. Didn't you charge your battery last night? But the ball was too big. I couldn't even see where I was going while dribbling. Okay. Oliver makes excuses and this is useless piece of junk. You're planning on embarrassing us during the match with this... I missed what they were called. Those bamboos are monsters. They'll kick our butts. Boo hoo hoo, please stop scolding me. I will, if you ban me, I will sleep. Okay. Maybe I'll be doing you a favour so you can get some rest. Kick its butts. Okay. Instead of watching me suffer through fucking dialogue. Through written dialogue. I don't mind dialogue, it's the written dialogue I don't like. As I thought, well, I thought the hardware issues were away, so now I can teach. This is why, like, my entire like Woo and Genshin and Honkai Star Rail like quest logs were just filled with the side quests, and I just couldn't be fucking bothered doing any of them because it just a lot of them are really not that interesting. They're not really worth your time. Oh, we can dribble it. It's a goal. Aye. Wow, that was awesome. Did I actually have to dribble it? I wasn't really paying attention to what I had to do. Wow, that was amazing. I can't believe you kicked the ball over so quickly. Even the coach took... okay. Hey, don't you get all emotional? Did you see her dribbling skills? I was just doing my best to catch up with her. You're a helpless idiot. Okay. Forget it, I recorded her in action. I'll play it back to after. Let's call it a day for now. Bye. We'll be training nearby later, so if you see us, please feel free to give us some tips. What now?
If you need Bucksex help, just let me know.
Okay.
Thanks, selecting
I'm such a good citizen. I really helped today. Collect 40 observation data. I literally have no idea what I'm doing right now. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. What am I actually doing now? I've got to obviously get the rank up, but how do I do that? I mean, I obviously read it, but I didn't read it at the same time. Let me in. Oh shit. Have we got like some more missions in here? Yeah, so we have got some of these, so we need to do some of these really. And the explores. Puzzle Survivor Rescue. What's a Puzzle Survival Rescue?
Need something?
It's our stop.
Ready for 1, 2, yes.
I don't even know if I
All
like
accounted
Rena that
for.
much. Not so sure about her. She feels a bit weird to play. I need to get my head around like what team I should actually be building. We're in the TV world. Fuck. Okay. Pegasus. You don't need all this shit in here, man. Come on, stop. Okay. Can be used to place a route for transportation. Let's extend the conveyor belt. Okay. What am I even doing here, man? It's not safe. Go back one set. What am I fucking doing here? Okay. Was that it? Okay, that's strange. Hello is ahead. If you keep going, you won't be able to come back. Yeah, fucking let's go. That was such a weird fucking... So are we laying out more now? Wait, what? What is this docile sheep thing all about? Right. Wait, Connect the conveyor to belt. Do I go this way? Like that? Okay. What's this shit down here now? Okay. Weird. Okay, I kind of understand it now though.
Valve status analyzed. The valve opens only once sufficient gear. The lock
Okay.
is not smart tech, so
Yeah, that's I know. I have enough
sufficient gear
coins.
paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Opening the valve. Keep going. Bam, 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 bam. Right, so we got to get all the coins, and we gotta get the sheeps. So, if I go this way, This way. This way. Oh, I missed something, didn't I? No, I didn't. That's where I started, I think. I solved it. Gear coins, baby.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Keep going. I don't know why they decided to do the TV world and not something different. Like, that could incorporate the same type of mechanics. Like, make it more of a game rather than just moving between TVs. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense in my brain, so... Okay, thanks for your huge help. Can you tell me the internet username? I would contact you if something... Okay. Collect all my loot. Collect all my loot.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Give me the loot. Is that the end now? Enemies block the exit. Defeat the enemies. We're going into combat. Finally, yay. It did say it was a puzzle one though, so it was all about the puzzle. It wasn't that complicated though. Okay. See, most things die too quick to utilize the Discord system. See, okay, with this guy, let's do this. Wow. I wish it showed, but like all the conditions are stacking on it. Ow. I don't want to switch again. Fuck that. Yeah, I couldn't even stack the fucking lightning shit very well then. I think I was just fucking up the combo too much though. Oh look, I've beaten it. Go me. Go me. Explore. In turn. Yes, Dieter? What is wrong? What do you want? What is wrong? Are you going to go to sleep now? Okay. I'll just keep streaming this game on my own with nobody watching. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Goodbye. What is going on with all this shit? Ah. Why are they moving? Ah. What's going on? Ah, there's an evil man. I've never fought a direwolf. Let's go fight him. I want to fight one. Okay. Get some sleep. This ain't a direwolf. Look at these little pussy ass bitches.
Off you go. Come a little closer. Standing by.
They're not dungeon, but where we move Bongo on TV, it sucks. I wish it was an actual, like, fucking, you moving around in a VR world or something. But you can make it, like, not shit. It doesn't have to be shit. But it's just, I don't get why they thought this was the route they wanted to take with it. Because you could do something cool with it. Like, the idea's there, it's just not done very well. Right, so... what the fuck? Accelerating playback? Did I hit a button by mistake? Right, so if we go into this one...
Valve status analyzed. The valve open lock is not smart tech, so what?
Yes, I know it's not smart tech. I just hate it, it's annoying as fuck. Yeah, I can see why people don't like it. How do we get out of this fucking place now? Do I have to fucking open the valve to get out? What? There's certain things that are feeling better. Combat feels a little bit better now. I'm starting to understand a little bit more of how to utilize certain characters. But like, there's also things that aren't really feeling much better. I got really pissed off at the start of the stream because of the controls. And some of the fucking binding you can't fucking do in it. Like, there's like a lot of limitations, and switching between controller and mouse is just not possible in this game, where it is possible in Star Rail, and it's possible in Withering Waves as well. And it's so dumb that it's not a fucking feature. Why has this got like a hole in it? Okay. TV World's kind of shit. It's fine, but it's shit at the same time. Like, it could be so much fucking better. Yeah. It's kind of like a very mid game. That is, it feels like, yet again, another Hoyoverse game that is wasted potential. That's kind of how I feel about it. Right, so if you plug in the controller, I don't know if I can show it. So you go into input, and you have to choose your UI layout here. So either mouse and keyboard or controller. Right, you have to do it in the menu. What that means is, once you're in controller mode, you're in controller mode. You can't switch between the two of them. Whereas in Wuthering Waves and in Star Rail, if I were to grab the mouse now and start moving it around, it instantly switches UI modes to the mouse and keyboard version. Which means that when I want to navigate menus, I can grab the mouse and do it. And then when I want to play actual gameplay, I can use the controller. So you've got the best of both worlds. works really well in both of those games, doesn't work in this game, doesn't work in Genshin Impact, right? That's fine until there's a fucking that's fine until it isn't fine. And when it isn't fine is if, for example, I'm playing the game, I put the controller down, I walk off, go and make myself a drink, go and have a conversation with someone, come back to play the game, and my controller's turned itself off because of being inactive, because it's a wireless controller. What ends up happening now is I try and turn the controller back on, and it won't turn back on. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? And the only way to get it to turn back on is to close the game down completely and then reboot the controller back up and then reboot the game up. And this is also a problem with Genshin Impact. For whatever reason, once the controller has been disconnected through inactivity, it will not reconnect unless the game is shut down. Which is a fucking major fucking problem for me. I just really, really fucking annoying. So, yeah, it's very unfortunate. And I thought after they fixed this whole shit with Star Rail that it would become the standard for all their games. But it obviously hasn't been. They've followed the Genshin Impact route of just being fucking shit. Yeah, the TV stuff ain't that great. Oh look, there's a... What is this? Can I zoom? We're going to fight it anyway. Who gives a shit? Nothing's like that threatening, so I don't really give a shit. There's so many other things you could do instead of the TV world that just is way better. You did that too early. Right. So like, normal enemies are just such a fucking joke in this game. Like, they don't even attack you half the time. I mean, like, this is as bad as Genshin Impact though. Genshin Impact's like this fucking stupid shit. So you've got like this parry mechanic, but the enemies don't even fucking try and hit you. It's so fucking bad. It was the problem with like in Genshin, like, because I used to play Beidou early on, and Beido's just not worth playing because of this kind of shit. It's not so bad in it's not so bad if you know how to preempt their strikes and force them to attack you. The one thing that makes me sad that is, I'd probably absolutely love this bubbly animation style, is any game that is actually decent. It's so... Yeah, the animations are really, really good. I mean, a lot of the character designs aren't really for me, but like... What is this here? No, I don't want to finish. What are we doing here? I'm confused. Wait, so where's this one going? Are you about to enter a critical stage of the commission? Please note that once started, you are no longer to explore freely. No, we want to go back up. That's really strange. Will this pull me back into the same place? Yes, okay. Yeah, the animations and the expressiveness and everything is really good, but like all I was saying is the actual character designs are not really to my taste, but I can appreciate that the quality of them. And generally, just with the game in general, there is a high level of quality with a lot of things. Everything feels quite nice. It's just like, it's more like design things that aren't that fucking great. But the TV world is just like not a good fucking system. And again, I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind it if it was presented a little bit different, and it felt like you were engaging with, not just moving from screen to screen, but actually moving like an actual character around an environment or something like that. It wouldn't feel as bad. Even if it was like, because I said in my video about it, even if it was like a pixel art style game or something that had like mechanics, like movement mechanics and stuff in it, it wouldn't feel as bad. But it's just like you're going from square to square, like you're playing, I don't even fucking know what you're playing. Just a weird thing that they went with. I think that's everything now. No, keep exploring, you bitch. Oh, we're done. Okay, we did it all. So yeah, there's also a lot of like filler dialogue that is a bit fucking annoying. A lot of like unvoiced dialogue that is just filler shit. Well, I wouldn't say there's absolutely no gameplay. There's puzzles in some of it, right? It's just a lot of it is like moving from TV to TV, collect things, move TV. And it is very bare bones. Sometimes there's like little puzzles here and there. But like it would just be better if you could like engage with, like you said, with some actual gameplay. And do the same type of thing. Yeah, the puzzles are super stupid. They're like really like kid level shit. They're more like a hindrance than like anything beneficial. But I don't know, man. Someone is knocking at the door. Check it out. Okay, let's see who this fucking motherfucker is. I'm very sorry for coming here at this hour, old friend. I must have woken you up. Isn't this our, like, informant or some shit? I can't really remember what he was. I'm just saying I wouldn't be here for an hour. It's been both here listening. I have something extremely important to tell Pafion, Fion or whatever his fucking... Wands, yes, wands, yes, because it's ownership. You use apostrophe if it's ownership. Use apostrophe if it's one's ownership, or if you're shortening a word into a single word. I think, like this is. I think you would put an apostrophe s. Maybe you would play. No, like this is a bad fucking. That is. That's. I think you'd use an apostrophe. So yeah, it's ownership, and if you're shortening a word into like two words into one.
This, but it's urgent, extremely urgent, and frankly explosive. So I'm going to keep this short.
Yeah. Well, it is will be it's with yes. Sorry to barge in like this, but it's urgent, extreme urgent, frankly.
Hey, can I get a cup of tea?
No cup of tea from you, bitch. Best I can do is tap a wall.
You're asking a lot. Best I can do is tap water.
Oh, don't I always bring you quality commissions? What's wrong with showing me a little comfort?
See, like my other complaint visually is you look at this NPC right now. He looks weird, and if you look at his nose, you can tell that it's a 3D model, and it's because of the way they've done the shaders. This is something I was complaining about before. Some of the characters look fine, but there is like this weird kind of 3D aspect to them that make them look really fucking cheap and shit. If you just like made like a flat cell shader which hides a lot of the imperfections of a 3D model, you wouldn't have this problem.
It's simple. Routine investigations are back on in Hollow Zero.
Yeah, the granny looks fucking really, like, does the NPCs look worse than the actual main characters, but the main characters still look a little bad in places.
What? Uh-huh, you heard right. And this time the association seems to be waging a protracted war, dragging out multiple operations over an extended period of time. As soon as I heard the news, I immediately thought of my favorite client, the legendary Phaethon. I'm guessing you'll want to join in on the investigations, so I've used some resources to leave a back door open for your recruitment. Just finish a test commission inside Hollow Zero, and you'll receive credentials to be contracted Hollow Zero investigators.
Valuable news indeed. Worth at least a cup of tea.
The other thing is, I think if I'd played this game before Genshin Impact, I think I would probably not be as critical with it. I think the reason why so many people are critical of this game is because they've played Genshin and they've probably played Star Rail for a long time, and you've got all this pent up like fucking annoyances, even if they're subconscious. And then when a new Hoyo game comes out, they all just kind of flood to the surface. I think it might not be you made. I went on a whole rant about this earlier, that I don't think the target demographic for this game is the same as people that play Genshin Impact. Yeah, I don't think it's the same target demographic as Genshin Impact. I don't think it's the same target demographic as Honkai Star Rail. I don't think it's the same target demographic of Kuro games, Wuthering Waves, right? I don't think really any of those games really share the same demographic, because even if you look at Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves, which are the two most similar of the lot of them, the only kind of similarity is the exploration part of it. Obviously all the business model and everything's very similar. They pretty much rip that from Genshin. But if you consider the gameplay in terms of combat and what the actual focus of the combat is and all this kind of stuff, it does not align with Genshin at all. In a way, it's like trying to be like an alternative for Genshin for people that like Genshin, but like Genshin wasn't quite the right thing for them. So it's like another demographic. I always say it's like a Venn diagram, right? So you've got the people in the middle that are bound to try both games because, like, you know, but a lot of the audience that Wuthering Waves is going for are people a little bit more toward the hardcore side of it, and also like that aesthetic a little bit more, which is a bit darker, a bit more grittier. And then Genshin's a bit more of your family-friendly kind of audience. So I always said before Wuthering Waves come out, I wasn't sure if that game is going to have the same mass appeal as Genshin Impact because of the whole aesthetic and like the hardcore nature and everything of it. It still isn't really a hardcore game because it's really fucking easy to play. In fact, the dodge window is so unbelievably forgiving that sometimes you can dodge like way after an attack triggers and still get the fucking invincibility frames. It's really fucking bizarre. But yeah, I digress once again. I'm going off at a fucking tangent with this shit. But it's like Star Rail. Star Rail's another thing like JRPG fans aren't really gonna like Star Rail, only for like a whole casual, like another game to play just on their phone to a little bit here and there. And that's kind of what the demographic they're going for, is people that just want a casual game. People that haven't ever played JRPGs, or people that play JRPGs that just want a casual game on the side to not really you have to use their brain for. But if you play an actual JRPG, you will discover that most of the time the story is heavily character focused, very precise, and it doesn't have a large cast of characters. It will probably have about 6 main characters, but they'll all have they'll all be tightly tied into the story and the narrative. And then you'll also find that the gameplay and the strategy style side of it is very much in the moment and not premeditated. And what I mean by that is with Honkai Star Rail, you'll premeditate the fight. So the way you usually win a fight is based on what you do before the fight. You build your team, you get all the right artifacts and everything, and you build them all correctly, and then you go into the fight and you can pretty much press autoplay and you'll just win most of the time. Yes, there are cases where you might have to do a bit more of your own input to like do specific things, but you also have a very specific like rotation. You do this skill, then you do this skill, then you do this skill, then you do this skill. That is not the same in JRPGs. JRPGs is more about what the boss is doing and what things you have to do. And you have to act and react on the fly a little bit more. This character's got low health, I need to heal them, I need to shield them, I need to then revive them. And generally, a character in a JRPG has a lot of like tools available to them, whereas in Honkai Star Rail, the character has very limited tools available to them. So like the amount of things you can do in an actual JRPG compared to what you do in Star Rail are completely night and day. One's very narrow, the other's very open. You've got a lot of things you can do. As a result, from combat to combat, you'll be doing slightly different things. So like, for example, if you were to play Final Fantasy X, for example, you'll walk around, there'll be a fight, you'll go into a fight, and then there'll be 3 enemies in front of you, and a lot of the time it's kind of like the early game of Final Fantasy X is very rock paper scissors. So you'll have a certain character that's very good against this type of enemy, a certain character that's very good against this type of enemy, a certain character that's very good against this enemy. So you'll have to switch characters in and then use them to beat the weakness and then move on. So in a way, the fights are like a puzzle. But then as you get further in and you start to fight bosses, then bosses will have certain mechanics. For example, one boss will hit you with an attack that applies a condition called zombie, and then what he will then is in his next turn he will then cast revive on you, which will basically instantly kill you because you're reviving a zombie, right? So what you would have to do is when they cast zombie on you, you will then have to try and get your turn order in such a way by boosting speed of characters or whatever, and then cast, like, so for example, say your quick character has haste on them, you'll use haste on your healer, who then can then use, say, a purify skill, like a cleanse spell, to remove the zombie before the boss can then completely wipe your team. So there's like actual cleanse. So there's like an actual strategy to it, and that strategy will change throughout the progression of a boss fight, or depending on which boss fight it is, it will be different. So you kind of have to work out the strategy there and then, rather than premeditating the strategy. When I've got an LP of me playing on this channel of me playing Final Fantasy X, and it's very easy for me to beat it because I've beat the game like twice before, so I know how to beat certain bosses, I know how to level my characters and how to utilize my characters correctly. But the first time I played it, there were certain bosses where I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy's kicking my ass. And I'd have to play the boss a few times, understand what his abilities are and what he's doing to me, to basically counteract it. Sometimes it is premeditated because there's certain equipment that you can put on your characters to counteract certain conditions to make the fight easier. But a lot of it is like down to your strategy. And Honkai Star Rail doesn't have a lot of strategy. It just has build your character, go in, press autoplay, win. And to me, that is not a good JRPG. That is not a good turn-based game. And to be honest, most gacha games that are like that, that are like JRPG inspired, are all the fucking same. There's no depth to them. They're very, very simple, and it is all designed around the idea of autoplay. And that's why, to me,
Let us think it over.
Honkai Star Rail is just not a good game. Yeah, it is like Football Manager, and it appeals to some people, but to me, as somebody who likes those types of games and likes those games for strategy, it's just not for me. I just don't like it. But yeah, it is what it is.
Make important decisions late at night. Think it over carefully. When you've made up your mind, just go to Scott Outpost to complete the commission. I'll be going then.
And it's kind of the same with a game like this. Like, if you were to play DMC or Bayonetta or any of those types of games, you'll soon discover that a game like Zenless Zone Zero, even Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, their combat is like has the depth of a puddle. They're not really complicated games, and a lot of it is again premeditated. Depends on what characters you pick, and a lot of the mechanics are spread across multiple characters that you switch in and out, compared to being all focused on one character. I recently played on this channel. I'm trying to think what it's called. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, right? And that game's really fucking fun. And the reason it's fun is because the characters, yes, they have more mechanics going on with them, more combos and stuff, compared to, say, Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves. But a lot of it is all in, like, the boss design and the mechanics around it. And a lot of it is almost like MMO-like, where you've got a lot of hazards on the screen that you have to move out of the way of and dodge out of the way of. And it feels, like, really fun to play. And I wish one of these like gotcha games were able to do that, but I'm not sure if it's possible, just because the whole gotcha system gets in the way. Wuthering Waves is the closest that has gotten to that, and that's why, compared to a lot of the other gotcha games, Wuthering Waves is the one that I don't give as much shit. But I've played loads of other gotcha games, and a lot of them are just not fucking good at all, to be honest. I finished Fear and Hunger and maybe get FF10 or something. Is it? You can get Final Fantasy X on PC. There's a HD version. The thing I will say before getting into Final Fantasy X is it's an old game. It came out in 2000, I think. So the graphics aren't amazing. The voice acting, it was the first Final Fantasy game to have voice acting, so the voice acting isn't great. But if you're okay with playing old games, then I suggest giving it a go. I think the story is very good if you can get past the bad voice acting, because that kind of hurts it a little bit. But it is a like, you kind of just have to roll with it and play it. I would also suggest playing Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX, because those two games are really good. And if you don't mind going super retro, Final Fantasy VI is really good as well. But it all depends on if, like, that JRPG thing gels with you. It doesn't really gel with everybody. I've just always liked turn-based games, and funnily enough, like, the problem with Final Fantasy now is a lot of it has gone very in the direction of action combat. So with Final Fantasy, every game is a contained story. There are sequels to games, so Final Fantasies are fucking ridiculous. Most JRPG franchises are all the fucking same, where they'll have numbered entries, but there'll be different stories. Dragon Quest is exactly the same. There's loads of Dragon Quest games, but they're all separate stories. One sec. So with Final Fantasy VII is its own contained story. Final Fantasy VIII is its own contained story. But the problem with Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy X has a sequel that's called Final Fantasy X-2. Final Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is a strange game. But I like Final Fantasy 14 because there's a lot of aspects from all the Final Fantasy games in that game that like, if you're a fan of the Final Fantasy games in general, then you'll like enjoy it a little bit more. And actually, Final Fantasy 14 is a really unusual game because the first, like, the expansion, the base game, sorry, is kind of shit. And the story is really boring. There's a lot of dialogue, a lot of boring shit. But then when you get to the very end of that part of the story, it suddenly gets really good. And, like, stuff starts happening. And then that leads you into the first expansion, which is genuinely got a good story. And it's just, the game suddenly gets good. And it's really hard to sell it to people and go, oh yeah, play Final Fantasy 14. Because one, it's an MMO, and you have to do all the queuing and all the bullshit. Two, the story, there's too much story you have to go through to get to the good stuff. Yeah, like, I played up to the end of Stormblood and then I stopped. But yeah, it is a bit of a strange game, and I think it's hard to suggest that game to anybody, really. I got so annoyed with talking to Fishman. Yeah, I mean, there is just so much bloat in that game that it is annoying. But the beauty of 14 for me is I played it with a bunch of friends, and it was at times grindy to get through the story, but when the good bits of the story happened, it was quite enjoyable. Which is kind of a bit like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, really. But yes, the normal games, 14 is an MMO, so it's not really a good example of a Final Fantasy game. A good example is Final Fantasy 7, but it's an old game, so it's hard to get into now. It's quite dated. Final Fantasy 9, again, old game, a little bit easier to get into than 7. So for me, I would always probably suggest play 10, because 10 is the closest thing to what a true Final Fantasy should be, and it's got voice acting. So like, and the combat, it's got one of the better combat systems out there. But yeah, the problem with the newer Final Fantasy games is they're all action combat orientated, so it's not really, like, for some reason Square Enix believes that people don't like turn-based games anymore, which makes no sense, because last year Game of the Year was Baldur's Gate 3, and that is a turn-based game. So I don't really know why Square Enix have shied away from what made their franchise, like, the identity of the franchise. Have you seen how Fear and Hunger looks? I don't know if I... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen this game. Oh, yeah, it's kind of like quite old school looking. Yeah, so you probably would like, I mean, if you like games like that, you probably will, I mean, yeah. It is like, it looks like an old school JRPG, that does. So, like, the other game that I would suggest playing, if you're into those types of, like, those old school type, like, JRPG type of games, is a game called Chrono Trigger. You might be able to get it, I'm not sure if you can get it anywhere, like, as a proper copy on Steam or anything, but you can get it on emulator quite easy. That is just a really good JRPG. It's like one of, like, held in high regard as one of the better ones, or one of the best. Final Fantasy 16, exactly the same situation. There's a lot of people that would say that Final Fantasy 6, did I say 16? Final Fantasy 6 is the best Final Fantasy game. It's between that and 7, but I think 7 gets a lot of praise because it was, like, people's first Final Fantasy game. Yes, Bravely Default was the other one I mentioned to you, I think. Bravely Default is a really, really good game. Really good combat system. One of the best JRPG combat systems, in my opinion. It has a job system, so what that means is your character, you have 4 characters, but you can change their classes, so you can have like one as a knight, one as a healer, one as whatever. So you can swap them, and as you progress through the game, you can kind of upgrade those job classes and switch and match and whatever. The problem with the game is by the time you get like 3/4 through, there's a part of the game where you have to repeat a certain segment over and over and over again. It's to do with the narrative, but it was the part of the game that made me just like get really frustrated with the game. But up until that point, it was a really fun game. I am Russian, so I don't get anywhere without funky pirate hat anyway. Fair enough. Fair play. Yeah. I like JRPGs, I just feel like they don't make them how they used to. That's like my main takeaway with that. They just, a lot of the new JRPGs are all action combat now. And you kind of have to look to indie games to get like the right thing, and games like Sea of Stars is like a Chrono Trigger like inspired game. And I wish there were more kind of games going down that kind of route, but the only ones that kind of do it now is like Persona. Persona's probably the only real... Persona and Dragon Quest, I think. Those are like 2 of the main kind of JRPG franchises. And again, Persona's another case where Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5, they're all individual stories. None of them are related to each other. There may be like certain things that leak in and out, like a character, a cameo might happen, but like you can play the games in isolation. Fire Emblem's different. It's a completely different thing. So I wouldn't consider Fire Emblem a JRPG because it's more of a what do they call it? It's more it's like more of a strategy game. It has elements, but it's more like it's more about moving your units and all that kind of stuff. What do they call it? There's a word for it. Can't remember off the top of my head now. I'm not very good at remembering these types of things. But yeah, Fire Emblem is CRPG? I don't know. I don't know if that's right. No, I don't think it is. It's more like strategy something. Anyway, so games like Fire Emblem, I used to play way back a franchise called Shining Force, which is pretty much and I think Fire Emblem was out at the same time, but like I had like Sega, so I was playing Shining Force and games like that, which is very much like Fire Emblem. The only games out that are like Fire Emblem now, they're all very small games, either indie studios, and like the biggest one is Fire Emblem, and then there was another one that came out recently, which is Unicorn Overlord. Which is actually not turn-based, it's actually more real-time. So, like, Fire Emblem's like a turn-based RPG, whereas it's Unicorn Overlord is a similar type of thing. It's like strategy-based, where you're controlling an army, but it's in real-time. I used to be a Gothic Morrowind boy, but I was never exposed to Japanese games when I was young. A shame. Yeah, I mean, I played Morrowind as well. Oblivion was kind of the one that I played a lot of. Obviously Skyrim, so I've played all those games. I'm a fucking massive game nerd, man. I've played so many games. I've wasted so much time playing video games. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I get, this is why I'm so fucking critical of video games, is because I've played them, like played so many of them. I've got like a huge perspective when it comes to video games that I don't think a lot I mean, there are a lot of people out there that have the same perspective, but I think there's a lot of people that play gacha games that have only ever played gacha games, and they've got a very narrow view of what a video game can be. And like, this is why I don't really get why people like Star Rail so much and why it's so popular, because I can see the massive glaring issues with that game. It was the same with Genshin as well. And it's going to be the same with this game, unfortunately. I've been exposed to too many video games to the point where I can't enjoy video games. But yeah, if you, I would suggest trying out Persona 3, because there is a remake of that game that came out this year, I think, or it might have come out at the end of last year. I can't remember now. So that's like, if you like this game, then in many ways, like, this game's got a lot of inspiration from Persona. Yeah, HSR, yeah. I understand that people like the story, and that's like their thing. I've got major issues with the story. I really enjoyed Belobog. I didn't really like the Laofu, whatever the fuck it's called, the bit in the middle. I thought that was shit. Penacony was okay, but I think I got to the point where I'd just become so jaded with the game that it's just not for me. I think, yes, the characters, there are some good character designs in that game. I'll never like knock like the character designs in Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, even like in this game, even though a lot of them aren't to my taste, I can still see that there is like an aesthetic about them that is like pretty damn good. And for me, like Wuthering Waves, I don't think they had the design there at all. I don't think they have that kind of iconic design for a lot of their characters. But some of like the newer ones they're introducing are getting better. So maybe in time they might like work out that. Like I think Yinlin's a very good character design. I think what's his name? Ji Yuan's a very good character design, but I think a lot of the others aren't so great. Yeah, I totally get why people don't vibe with them, because I just didn't really vibe with them at all to begin with. It's a case of like exposure with Wuthering Waves. The more I've been exposed to the characters, the more they've grown on me with time. Whereas like with Genshin Impact characters, you see a character, you go, oh, that character looks cool, like straight away. I like the guy with the fedora. I like him as well. I think he's alright. I forgot his fucking name. Oh, we can change the music now. The music in this game is fucking fantastic there. Why can't I have the music playing when I'm... That's a missed fucking thing. The music should be playing when I'm in the place now. God damn it. You should be able to set the music in the entire like home base to what you want.
A Hollow Zero investigation. Bill, what do you think?
The sound design's really good in this game as well. People don't like talk about sound design that much for some reason, but like sound design's really fucking important. And in this game, when you parry something, it's like wow, and it looks nice as well.
Question.
Like when you do the swap parry thing. I mean, to be fair, Wuthering Waves has got a pretty good sound design for when you counter stuff and when you dodge stuff as well.
Oh, I forgot Fairy doesn't know about it.
Challenge accepted. Searching the Hollow Investigative Association database for Hollow Zero.
Nobody is challenging you to find out.
Query complete. Hollow Zero is a codename for the oldest, most impactful, and most hazardous hollow in all of New Eridu. Research shows all major hollows discovered in New Eridu are derived from Hollow Zero's companion hollows. Hollow Zero is also responsible for much of the destruction of the old capital, Eridu. New Eridu regularly schedules capable agents to conduct research, investigate, track, and suppress Hollow Zero's development.
Yeah, like the only problem with JRPGs is they're a massive commitment because they're usually quite long games. FF10 isn't too bad in terms of length compared to some of the other Final Fantasies, but it still took me a long time to get through it when I streamed it, and that was like knowing what to do and stuff. Persona is also the same because Persona has like this social link system where you attend school and you like interact with a lot of NPCs, and they've all got their own little individual stories. You don't have to pursue them, but there is like a very specific way to play Persona games to basically do everything if you wanted to, but you have to like schedule yourself. So I'd say like if you're going to play a Persona game, just play it as you would, and don't stress too much about getting everything perfect the first time through. And then if you're really into the game, then maybe try and perfect it or just move on to like another game. But yeah, I'm not sure what the Persona 3 remake's like, because Persona 3 has a few issues where like the dungeons are very repetitive. I'm not sure if they've fixed that in the remake. Persona 4 is an improvement on that, and then Persona 5 is a further improvement on that. So like if you're going to try a Persona game, I'd probably say give 5 a go. I haven't played 5 myself, but I know it's held in high regard. It's one of those games that I've wanted to play for a long time. I just haven't got around to it. I can speak highly of Persona 4 because I played Persona 4 and I really like the characters and the story of that game. But again, it's a slightly older game now. I'm a difficulty goblin.
Speculation. Master intends to investigate Hollow Zero in order to save New Eridu.
And I'm not really saying that like Final Fantasy games and Persona games are necessarily hard. They're not really hard. It's just the strategy part of it is just more enjoyable.
I'm sorry, but that's the wrong answer.
I assume you've played Darkest Dungeon, right? Because Darkest Dungeon's like a bit of like an RPG kind of turn-based game, and that's very much it's a mixture of a mixture of an RPG and a roguelite, and that's quite a fun game.
Requesting information.
It's quite difficult as well.
Tell me your motive for
You have to do a lot of
investigating
management
so I
of
may
your characters
assist
and
your
stuff.
participation.
But you have to tell me about your motive and agreement. Okay.
Okay, but you have to tell me about your motive and agreement first.
Question. Is this what is called provoking someone?
How is it provoking? Belle just wants to make sure we're being honest with each other.
My apologies. I am not authorized to answer unnecessary questions about my agreement and motive. Answers will be provided in due course.
I'm sorry. We can't tell you our exact motives for investigating Hollow Zero. But you should realize, Fairy, that the rewards in there are very valuable indeed. And the place where my sister and I grew up is in the old capital. It's been completely destroyed. So, we have things we want to investigate in Hollow Zero. That's all you need to know.
Okay. He just tricked you.
I think Barry just tricked me.
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem, right? It's hard to, especially that's like the good thing about gacha games is if you've got a lot to do, they're like games that you can commit a little bit of time here and there to. But if you've got loads of other stuff like a job, family, and all this kind of stuff that you've got to deal with, it's very hard to get into games and spend time in them. Yeah.
Don't worry. Consider it a token of our sincerity. Since we've made up our minds, let's do as Shepard said and go to the Scott outpost in Hollow Zero.
See, it's like a lot of stuff I would watch on YouTube. It's usually second monitor stuff while I'm playing other games in the evening, and then so I don't really... Like, it's really hard for me to keep up with all the gotcha stuff. Like, even for a single game, it's really hard for me to keep up with all the conversation around stuff, all the news around it, and all that kind of stuff. So I end up feeling, like, very fucking isolated from a lot of it. Even though I do make content, it's, like, really fucking difficult to like, kind of keep on top of it all. I'm a full-time D&D DM, basically, and a lot of fantasy thinking gaming shit, and like... Yeah. I can imagine, like, I've played D&D, and I've watched a lot of D&D stuff, but I can imagine, like, being a DM is fucking difficult. Because it's basically with DMing, you set up all your ideas, you have to plan everything out and everything, and then you get in the room, and then everybody fucks up all your plans. I could imagine that's what DMing's like. But you have to have that all in place to to make it work. Okay, we've been attacked by a group of vulnerable ferals. We need someone to recover observation data. Okay. Wow, that's a wonderful job. Why is this not voiced? Like, come on, dude. Like, there's some character here that looks like they've got a bit of a design to him. Why not have like an actual voice introduction to the character? Okay, great. I'm running at errands at this. Okay. Communication and medical equipment is just thinking. Four groups. Okay, what's this? Once the remote module is installed, communication terminals, you'll be able to use the HAD code to scale it. Monitoring software installed on the communication terminal and military, the neutralizer of the disguise signals set through the joint efforts of Ferry's second assistant, mainly Ferry's efforts. That's what Ferry's mountain notes say. I hope she's reliable. Your digital privacy, including your illegal operations in the hollow off-the-record communications with agents, is now under Ferry's comprehensive and reliable protection. Fuck's sake. At least that Ferry memo notes say... Wait for a minute. What's off-the-record communication with agents supposed to mean? So what the fuck are we looking at here? As a newbie, you'll find a pass at the qualification assessment. Oh shit. Every commission you completed earns you investigation points. Here's everything in the qualification assessment. Okay. Before exploration, you need to select a leader. Okay. Leader must be the sort of... Okay. I didn't fucking skip that by accident. Press the station and exploring the message. Okay. Right. Other squad members will be able to join the exploration at random in special events called support. Is this going to be like a like a roguelite system or something? We're going to use Ambi.
Head made ready for one. Head made Rena.
I'm just going to use these. I don't really...
Let's give it our all.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with this game with tutorials and overcomplicated systems and like systems that don't need to be as complicated as they are, and loads of like the UI being really hard to understand sometimes. I don't know what this actually is though. Oh, we got TV World. The HUD is officially remotely connected to the post communication terminal.
Hello? Testing. All good on your end, Bell? Okay. The HDD system's comms link and the diagnostics criteria are all fine. At least we know our equipment is up to the challenge.
TV.
So we just need to cooperate with an HIA investigator to complete the assessment, and you'll be able to obtain an official Hollow Zero investigation license.
Don't worry, eventually you'll level the TV system. It'll become your favourite mechanic in the game.
Good luck, Bell.
I'm the HIA investigator in charge of this operation. You may refer to me as the Examinator.
Okay, Examinator.
Refrain from using weapons beyond the allowed specifications. Do not deviate from the planned routes during operations. I'm sure you're already familiar with all these rules.
No.
Still, I'd like to remind you that the difference between Hollow Zero and other Hollows isn't just its size. If you underestimate the threats of Hollow Zero and don't prepare for its variations, you'll pay a painful price.
She's telling me that the difficulty is going to be hard. I'm going to be disappointed if it isn't.
After all, the association is not obliged to purchase personal insurance for outsourced personnel.
Oh, hi, Torpid. How's it going? I ain't seen you for a long time. Where you been? I decided not to play ZZZ because it's not worth my time. Fair enough. Just change users pick to cringe stuff. Okay, fair enough. Been busy with school. Yeah. Yeah, I assumed you'd be like busy. Zaf used to come on into chat quite a bit, but he's been really busy with school and stuff, so he's not been on for a long time.
Of course, the association also provides.
Did you know I'd started a new channel, Torpid?
Make good use of the special traits provided by Rizonia to enhance your squad's combat capabilities.
I've been doing like Withering Ways and like some other content on there. I want to go back to school. I don't want to go back to school. Fuck that shit. Hated it. I still have nightmares about like exams and coursework and stuff. It's like
off you go.
Pretty bad.
I'll judge your performance fairly.
Commission start. Objective. Clear qualification.
I'll send you a link on Discord if I remember later on to the new channel. I'm not sure if I've got it linked on this channel or not. I'll set up a link on this channel as well.
Resonium, an ether derivative. Effect. Enhances agents' combat abilities.
Right. Ether, okay, enhance agents' combat abilities. So this is basically a roguelike system.
Of the same kind can further enhance a specific ability. The number of Resonia you own of the same category is shown here. Press here to check the detailed effects of the Resonium.
I can't press there. Oh, yes, I can press X. Insight, each stack increase the agent's critical rate by 8%, stacking up 5 times. The agent loses 1 stack when attacked and can only lose at most 1 stack every 5 seconds.
Please press it again, Master. To recollecting and choosing suitable Resonia is crucial in Hollow Zero.
How do I scroll it down? Oh, there we go, we can't do that. All squad members 2 stacks upon, yeah. When an enemy is inflicted with an attribute anomaly, all squad members gain a streak of rush. Each stack increases the agent's days inflicted by it. So that's like a days based thing. Chain attacks deal. I'm gonna go with this one. This one's like a higher rarity anyway. Oh my god, there's loads of chat. Just me, you don't want to go back to school. Let's see, but 8. That's stupid. I had it from 8 to 3. No, I don't have a Discord server. I was going to set one up, but I just haven't got round to it. It's just one of those things that, oh, I might set one up, but I don't really want to manage a fucking Discord server. So that's kind of why I just don't fucking bother with it. Maybe when I've got... maybe if I keep doing content creation, I've got more of a following, and it feels like worth it, then I'd have somebody like moderate and shit, but then you've got to find moderators you trust. And I just don't know if I can be bothered with the fucking hassle. Right. How's ZZZ? ZZZ, mixed feelings. I like the game. But there's like a lot of little nitpicks that I have with it. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna go into it because I've already ranted about it all fucking stream. But yeah, I've got a lot of issues with it, but I like a lot of other things. But overall, I kind of like the game. But it's more because of the vibe. But yeah. I think I just accept it for what it is. It's not like an overcomplicated game. It's not like it's not like gonna be anything better than like an actual action game. But okay. The four is at the same time as resonant reaction. One additional was okay. Grant improvement do not factor in resonant reactions. Okay.
With that, you should have a rough idea of the importance of Resonia, but the assessment has only just begun.
Alrighty, catch you in a bit.
Watch out.
Oh shit. Do I only have one character at the moment then? Interesting. Why is that? I selected other characters at the start, so why do I not have those yet? Each non-critical hit increases the agent's critical rate by 3. What is in sight? Oh wait, we've already... There's no additional details regarding this resonant, as expired proxies are already familiar with its effects. I think this effect can reset after the agent. I think this might be worth it. Because then you're going to increase your crit rate constantly. Encryption is a weakened dodge, has a longer cooldown. Fuck you.
Victoria Housekeeping at your service.
Replace or even 45 minutes though, my entire day. Yeah, India seems to go pretty fucking hard, right? Backup agents are in position awaiting orders. Position 1. Okay, now we've got a new squad member. Okay.
Keep an eye out for these stable.
Okay, welcome to customer. We accept gear coins only. Okay, what the fuck is this? I don't know what these are. Choose one random. Oh, is this like a shop thing to buy this shit? The one was to choose one random free Acer. Why can't I buy this one? Okay. Okay, that's upgraded it, I guess. Do this one as well. Yes, I'm using an Xbox controller. I've got like a wireless Xbox. I've got a PlayStation 5 controller as well. But I don't have a Bluetooth set up to plug it in. I can plug it in with a cable, but I don't want to be here with a cable all the time, so I use the Xbox controller. It's like one I bought specifically for PC. Alright, we going into a fight now? Are we going to a new area? Okay, we're going into a fight. Yeah, this is kind of like a simulated universe type of thing. Fuck, it's not that right. Okay. He downloaded it. A lot of people are shitting on the game at the moment, but I kind of like it. It's got its issues, but I think it feels really nice to play. Yeah. It's a bit mindless, I think, at times. Right. You think it's gonna explode your phone? Yeah. Obviously, I always play these games on PC, so. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro.
Disappoint our customers.
Oh, that was pretty cool attack. I'm not used her special yet.
At your command. Don't get careless now.
Oh shit. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck's sake. Missing all my fucking things here.
Go play.
Okay, he's stunned at the moment. Okay, we good. Welcome back. Yeah. I don't know, I like the combat. It's not super complicated, but I do like it.
Wait.
I like the way it feels, and when you understand a bit more depth, there's a bit more depth to what it initially seems to have. It's a bit more fun.
No way.
Oh no.
Impossible.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
What's that sound? Wait.
The animation's so fucking good, man. Oh my god.
Watch out!
bro. Yeah, the animation in this game is really, really good. It's the cool character. I wanna. She's the only character I'm really interested in, man. She's so cool looking. Even though she's got, like, weird fox ears. I wouldn't mind if she didn't have the fox ears. A young woman vanished into the distance in the pursuit of the giant ethereal. A couple of people wearing similar uniforms arrived from the direction she came in.
Chief, remember to keep a safe distance from the target.
Holy moly, look at holy moly airbags. Jesus Christ.
There's no way we can catch up with the Chief when she's sprinting like that.
His uniform. Are you from Hand? Oh, not only that, but you're also Special Operations agents.
Hollow Special Operations Section 6.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird furry characters in this game. This game has insane fan service. There are two... There are two types of female characters in ZZZ. Airbag wielders and literal children. I don't think that's true. I think you're right. There are airbag wielders and literal children, and then there's like weird, like, animal girls. It's not Azure Lane. I'm looking forward to Azure Familiar, so yeah, Azure Lane is pretty insane with fan service. And Nikkei's the other one. Nikkei's pretty fucking insane. Animal girls feel into the middle ground.
I need you to support this operation as a mobile tactical unit. This is an official mobilization order from me, the Deputy Chief of Hollow Special Operations Section 6.
An extremely
I want more characters like the pink-haired girl and less characters like the little girls, personally.
Such an exaggerated size and a dramatic show of force. I've never seen anything like it. We have to get everyone out of here now, Belle.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, our original mission has been terminated. Our new objective is to assist Hollow Special Operations.
The Institute's navigational bamboo. I need it to keep guiding us in the upcoming operation.
Yeah, sure is. Isn't like... you're from Russia, right? Is Russia considered part of Asia, or is it considered part of Europe? Because it's like kind of like right in Asia, but it's like nothing like Asian countries. So are you considered Europe? I guess you are considered Europe, right? Are there parts of Russia that are like more Asian than Eurasia? Could consider its own thing, but technically it's both. More Asia. Yeah. Because yeah, Russia's always it always felt more European, but also at the same time completely not to me. South Russia is Tatar, Mongolian, and that like Tatar, sorry. Alright, okay. I don't really know a lot about Russia, to be fair.
Navigational bamboo. Does she mean EOS?
Russians are their own breed to survive in the cold.
Our target has deviated from the expected route, and we need a bamboo carrying carrot data to navigate. This is an emergency requisition.
But
I doubt Russians get offended, right? I just get the impression that most Russians never get offended. I've seen things that are offensive, my guy. Yeah, the music in this game's really good. I need to pay attention to the game more.
What? No. Nah.
Seriously, we're going in expecting damage?
Please, little Bang Boo. I'll keep you safe.
Oh no, send it somewhere else.
There's no doubt about this little fellow's navigational capabilities. But the possibility of severe bamboo damage.
So, here's the other thing.
Included in the risk clause we've signed before.
Here's the other thing. The voice acting has been great up until this point, right? I've had no complaints about, even with Nico Mata, I had no complaints about the voice acting. I thought she was fine. But when I was going through the characters and listening to all the characters, when I heard this blue fucking thing talk, I was like, no, please, no.
Well, since this is an official
It's
request
really
from
bad.
HSO agents, I'll leave this bamboo to you for now. It should be fine. I'll figure out a way to explain it to its owner.
Fine? How come she just went with it? Shouldn't she ask us first?
Keep it down, Belle, or we'll get caught. After all, they don't know that this navigational bamboo is remotely controlled.
Yeah, there's a lot of different, like, yeah.
The HSO agents are the best of the best.
There's a lot of different
Besides,
kind of character designs and
assisting them
stuff.
is our only option at the moment. At any rate,
I'll show the characters in a bit so you can have a look at them.
our task remains the same. We just need to lead their team in the right direction.
So there's not a lot that I really like, to be honest, but I only got A. I need to, oh, can I restart? I think my time was so long because I was too busy fucking around. When triggering a chain attack, all squad members receive 1 stack of rush and stun. What is a chain attack? When there are at least 2 characters in your squad, you can launch a chain attack after hitting a stunned enemy with a heavy attack. What's this one? Launch a chain attack generates. Disabels is your ultimate. What about this one? All squad members gain 1 stack of insight. I've already got this, haven't I? I'm gonna go with this one. Hey, look, Dieter's come back.
To assist the HSO task force through the following battles.
Yes, Torpid's here, Dieter. That's who Kakashi is.
Master, the ether activity
Torpid.
of this area has reached an all-time peak. I suggest you complete the operation and clear the area immediately.
Unsurprisingly, investigating Hollow Zero is no easy feat.
Whoa, I'm looking at chat. I'm not even looking at what's going on here. Defeating an enemy grants all squad members 1 stack of insight. Xyz's special attacks inflict 10% more damage. I think I'm kind of going towards the fucking critical side of things. So hitting an enemy from behind increased. Don't think I'll be behind them very often. There are certain characters that do more damage if you're behind them. I think Nico Mata's like that. She does more damage if you're behind them. Okay. Ah! What did I do?
If you need, I'm here to help.
Yes. Wait. Position 3. Okay. When pressure overloads, all squad members lose HP. That sounds annoying. What's the law behind the decision? Oh. Okay. You have earned a special area codename 7777. What's that even mean to me? This area is used to entertainment zone back in the day. Okay, pull it. Oh god, what is going on? Jesus. I think the TV world works for this type of gameplay. I don't think it works for the story gameplay. Personally. And so okay. Pull it again. Give me something good.
Encrypted area data part 2 extracted. Retrieved number 7.
This area used to be, yeah, okay, we'll just keep, I don't know if keep pulling it will give me shit. I don't really fucking understand what I'm doing here.
Encrypted area data part 3 extracted. Retrieved number 7.
Pull it again. Oh, look at me, I just got this, all sevens.
Encrypted area data part 4 extracted. Retrieved number 7.
Okay.
Data collection complete. Retrieved password 7777. Supplies unlocked.
I'm so confused. Oh, I'm so confused. Landing a critical hit on an enemy reduces the target's attack. Do I need that? %30 more damage. Oh wait, do we have to replace one? I'm really confused what I'm doing right now. Oh no, okay, never mind. Am I still picking up shit? Okay. Jesus Christ. And that heals me. Okay, and then we leave. Does this game have multiplayer? I don't actually know. I think I know you can play multiplayer in the mini games, but I don't know if you can play multiplayer in the actual game itself. I haven't seen any co-op stuff yet, anyway. Damn it. I got Karen there now. What the fucking name is? It's like mines and shit on the floor. Oh shit.
Maintain combat formation. The target is close.
I hope the kids dealt with the problem already.
Perfect.
Will we get loads of snacks if we take down tons of material?
Holy moly. Damn it. Mess that up.
Alright. You cannot stop.
Bum 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 bum. Trigger a critical hit. Increase days inflicted by agent by. Increase. We'll just do that. Blanket. Crit damage increase. Because we accept. Okay. Basic attack inflicts 10% more days. When your squad is full, all squad members deal 16% more damage. Each missing member reduces this effect. That sounds like it's just going to be useful. When triggering a chain attack, all squad members receive 1 stack of rush. And the stun damage multiplier of enemies hit is increased by 10. Okay. Okay, we'll grab that. Why not? We'll grab that. Why not? I receive 1 stack of... Oh shit, it's broke. Why can't I? Oh, for fuck's sake, we might be fucked now. I might have to fucking reset the game. See, this is the other problem with the controller situation. If this doesn't reconnect now, to reset the game. Okay, it fucking reconnected. Thank fuck for that. Because my battery just ran out, right? So if your battery runs out and you can't connect the controller, you have to reset the game to it's so fucking Hoyoverse, man. Fix your shit. It's just an absolute pain in the ass, man. Oh, I don't want to go in there. What the fuck is this now? Gang. Okay, so I don't know what pressure is. I don't know what pressure is. Triggering a critical hit increases days inflicted. Ugh. Okay, going for the middle one. What the hell? Increase the stack limit of insight from... No idea what just happened there. Right, I've got to shoot off in a second, so I'll just try and finish up whatever we're doing here and then... Okay, whatever. Jesus Christ. My only problem with like these fucking these roguelike games is you got to fucking read so much when you first play them. This should be the last thing, I think. Okay.
Where is she? She's over there.
She's so badass. Look at her. Holy crap, man. I've got to go AFK like right now, so I'll watch the cutscene and then probably stop. Okay.
I saw the chief. She's there.
Right. I'm gonna zoom off now for a bit. I might start the stream again in a bit and continue on, but I've got to zip off for a little bit, so I'll just end it here and then I'll probably come back and maybe play an hour later on. So yeah, thanks guys for being here. Who's going to be playable? Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit.